guys.
Keep it weird, keep it loud, level up the crowd. Children low, from the shadows to the surface, we ain't backing down. Aliens, conspiracies, what's real, what's feared? Welcome to the show, keeping gaming with Joyce Legends, late night sessions, minds in overdrive. From response to real talk, yeah, we keep it live. Mental health check, pause the game, breathe in. Community strong, yeah, we all gonna win. Who's got the flame? Our flames in the zone. Who's going nuts? Squire master on the throne. Pixel to reality, we build a line. From UFO sightings to your favorite grind. Strange worlds, deep dive, late night theories. Ghosts in the code of just bad memory. Every voice matters, yeah, you're part of the stream. Not just a podcast, this is bigger than a dream. Keep it weird, keep it loud, level up the crowd. Joel under, from the shadows to the surface, we ain't backing down. Aliens, conspiracies, what's real, what's feared? You're tuned in now, keeping gaming weird. Every Tuesday night, 9 p.m. PMP. Don't just play the game, change it. Don't just play the game, change it. Don't just play the game, change it. Don't just play the game, change it.
Don't just play the game, change it. Where the fuck did Flames go? Hey, Flames, how's it going, dude?
Switch my computers.
Yeah, I saw that. Dude. It's because you're fancy. Welcome to Keeping Gaming Weird, where Flames
you see more of my sweaty body, huh? Yeah.
Oh, Lord, dude. All right, that's it. That's a wrap. This is Iron Squirrel and Flames. These are our special guests. Y'all have a good one. Good to see you, Negley.
That intro is great. I was like vibing to that intro.
All right, I do it every time too.
It was, it's in my ears and loud versus like, waiting for it on your TV. I was like, okay.
Yeah, I like that
What's
one.
up, fellas?
Almost
Thanks for
time
having me on
What's up,
again.
what's up,
I'm
what's up?
excited.
Yeah. Happy to have you back, brother.
Yeah, it's
Good
you
to
know
see your beautiful face.
Hell yeah. What's up, Death Note? That's crazy that like what's up, Riley? It's the first time we started and had the guest on. I don't know what to do with my hands right now.
No curtain. You didn't keep me like edged behind the curtain.
Dude,
Cheers.
No edge. Oh yeah, cheers here. Sorry.
I don't have anything. But Dr. Pepper.
Mine's a little dark. Look at that, dude. Jeez, mine looks like it's got fucking soda in it. Dude, this is pretty bad.
I really don't drink anymore, so I have a rare occasion to drink.
I respect that.
Yeah. What's up, man?
Age, Death Note, Riley, I guess Negley.
Negley?
I drink rarely too.
Every other night?
Yeah, every other. Rarely do I drink a bottle that's not aged 10 years or less. So it's fun.
If I recall, the last time I was on here, when it was time to end the podcast, I felt like we could have went for like 3 more hours.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh yeah, dude, for sure. There's a few people that we were talking about that before the podcast, like with Zach and with Negley and with you the last time. You know what I mean? And I know because we start late, especially with Central Time being in Flames, like has his job and things. You know what I mean? But I always feel like at the end, I'm like, fucking with us talking, dude. It always is, bro. Look at your forehead.
I still have hair, bitch.
Dude, I got
not you, Iron, not you.
How's the back? Are you still? Where you not doing the mullet?
It is kind of, dude, but like it's so I have this problem when I get should be fine. Yeah, when I don't know. I try, but it doesn't. So like once he cuts it down, my hair doesn't fluff like it used to, and then it gets too annoying.
Yeah, there's products for that.
I don't use products, dude. I got this stuff though. Beef towel. Let's check the beef tallow. We haven't in a while. It still holds the mold, dude? Look at that. That's good stuff right there. But that's about all I got, dude.
Can you put that in your hair?
He's saying he put his dick in it.
Can you still put it in your hair after
that? Ooh, it's a little tart. What's up?
What is beef tallow? What the fuck is beef? You use that for cooking, right?
No, it's whipped honey balm for like your skin. Hence the mold. Dude, that's cheese, Negley. It's not mold.
What's up, Art?
That's actually cheese.
It's not for. I literally thought it was for cooking. I thought you.
That's what I thought it was when it first.
It's for your skin, and I never have used it because the first time I brought it, like when I got it, when TikTok sent it to me, I was on a live, and Punch's, Puncho's wife was on, and I was like, "Hey, I have this stuff. and I'm wondering if it's good for my skin. And I start to grab it, and she's like, it clogs your pores. So it could clog your pores. So if you don't have skin problems, don't use it. And I haven't fucking touched it since. So that's all I know about it. I mean, I'm not an expert on any kind of skincare, dude. I don't.
Well, I mean, you can't say you haven't used it because there's evidence. Like,
dude, that's the hot dog. That was not me. I swear. Dude, look, I swear. Okay, I swear. I'm not.
I mean, you gotta if you call your dick a hot dog, that's a weird ass fucking dick,
right?
Well, it's sometimes like, it is.
Go fucking something bigger, like a kebab.
Well, look, man,
let's get a
it's better than if we were talking in real terms. It's better than the Viney Weenie, okay? Right, so at least it's better than that.
The Vienna sausage.
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
You know.
Do you drink the juice from the Viney Weenies?
I'm guilty of it.
That's gross.
I mix it with a little vodka and I shoot it, man. That's what I do.
That's disgusting. What about when it's like, if you ever open it, if they've been cooled, not in the fridge, but just say it's cool, like in the camper, like I'll have cans
it's
and
all
they get
gelled
cold
and shit.
It's all jelly.
Yeah, no, I don't even eat them after that.
You got to take it out of the can and flick it off, like you flick the gel off. And
room temperature only.
It's like an episode, or it's like from Something About Mary. Like, what's that? That's just Vienna sauce.
Flick the gel off and you eat it. I can't waste it.
That's a good hair product. Good hair product.
Yeah, Vienna sausage tallow is where it's at. Rub that on your skin.
Yeah, just rub the juices on you. Let it gellify, and then there you go.
Look at. Have you ever had a Vienna sausage where the skin look perfect? The skin on the Vienna sausage is perfect. I wish my skin was that soft and.
Well, I'm Vienna. What am I? Vienna
sausage.
What did I say? Vienna. Vienna.
How do you say Worcestershire sauce?
Worcestershire sauce. We're not going into speech impediments again, dude.
Don't bring my sister into this shit, okay?
Yeah, the last time.
You ever been back in the F-150?
Worcestershire sauce.
Vienna. No, I don't. I math debate my my Vienna sausage.
Whoa.
I don't math debate the pool fee.
Masturbate?
I have to say it with a lisp because that's how that's taught.
I don't think you can say it without a lisp. I think that's just like how the word is supposed to be said with the lisp.
What's up, Zach? But anyway, what's new, Iron Man? Besides, I saw you playing fucking the tornado game. Me and Malice are playing that tomorrow. Funnel Runners. Saw you playing that again. Other than that, what's new in your world?
Funnel Runners is refreshingly a different concept, which I can fully appreciate where we're at in gaming right now. Like I guess it's not too different than Phasmophobia, other than you don't have ghosts. You're not hunting for a ghost. You have a tornado hunting you, but it kind of has a Phasmophobia feel as far as the game design. But man, the sounds and the visuals are fantastic. I mean, it and the sirens, that siren that goes off and the house starts shaking that you're in and the power starts flickering and it goes out and it's completely dark. And the next thing you know, the roof of your house just gets ripped off while you're inside of it. It's golly, man. I was on the edge of my seat. Dude. I was stressed out. I was having like an anxiety attack. Like
I haven't played it since because I was waiting for Malice. And you know how I am, like I start playing a game and I start going. So I was like, I'm gonna wait. And I saw you playing it again. I was like, fuck. I really want to play that game. I screamed a lot during that game.
I need to get it.
I did too. I did too.
It's a good $14 game.
$14, yeah. And you know, this is beta still, so they'll add maps to it. I'm sure they'll
make it better.
Just keep improving upon it. Yeah. I think that video I did holds the record. It's been shared like over 700 times. Like 700 times it's been shared out. Like I don't think I've ever had a video have that many shares. Comments, most of the comments from non-friends were Timmy is asking if it was going to come out on PlayStation, which is a valid question.
Okay.
If it's going to come out the console. But the likes hit over 1,000, which is, I mean, I haven't had a video hit like that in a long time. But man, I was just blown away by the shares. So that to me, people saw the video, shared it to a buddy, like, hey, we got to get this. You know, hey, we got to play this.
Oh yeah. And the
Oh,
game,
no.
I will say that the gaming, right? So like Mecha Chameleon, right? And like that game, people want games like these AAA titles just aren't hitting like they used to.
And what was that cooking game you were playing?
Overcooked. We were playing
Overcooked
Overcooked the other night.
Dude.
That fucking was stupid.
Oh my god,
Stupid,
that game is
stupid
so much
fun.
fucking fun.
Fucking Flames and me were just going at it, dude, because somehow we kept getting stuck on the same side. Like, fuck you, Flames, get out of my way. Have you played that,
game is
Iron?
Fucking
I have
great.
not. I think you gifted it to me on Steam like a year ago, one of the versions of it.
So you got to like run and make meals together, but there's like
Yeah.
4 or 5 people playing. But I think
And it's
people
like a
want-
dynamic shifting map that you're onto, and it's all like overhead.
I think people
it's so
want
fun.
shit like that more these days, dude. Than like I think the AAA title is like saying, "Oh man, that game looks good." It's not hard to make a good looking game anymore.
No.
That's
Unreal Engine.
Yeah, and AI, dude. You know how many
Yep.
games are AI? Like if you actually go and look at updates of games and the new maps that games come out with, they're all AI driven. Like all
Yeah.
of it.
Hmm.
Wreckfest
Yeah.
2. Also,
Is it
a lot,
really?
yeah, a lot of that new stuff that's coming. It's AI like generated start, and then they do some work on it, right? I mean, I'm not saying it's all AI, but a lot of what the companies are doing now are shoving AI in there, and then
Like get
refining it.
concepts and all that shit and ideas.
Yeah, and getting the art to start it,
Yeah.
and then and then they just go from there. That's like Fortnite's going to that too.
Oh really?
That's after they fired those 1,000 people. That's
no
what
shit.
that's what they're talking about. Like, but it's I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's kind of valid in a way. Like
Right.
that's what AI is, right? It sucks that people lose their jobs, man. But like, that's the way people save money. That's the way some of these people like that tornado game. Like
Yeah.
they use some AI in that. But you
Hmm.
can't. It's all what you do with it. You know. I feel like instead
Wasn't
of
Mecha Chameleon? I think Zach was telling me 2 or 3 people made that game.
I think it's one guy.
One guy?
I think it's one guy. Let me look that. I'm pretty. It's less than 5. I think it's 2 or
Yeah.
3. But I know it's how many.
Oh man, that game's
devs
that's
work
literally
on
that's I
Mecha?
guess that's the literal of hitting the lottery.
It
when
might be
comes to
2.
making a game.
It might be 2, but I know
Those guys are rolling in the dough now. They've had
Oh,
so
yeah,
much
100%
money come
they
in.
are.
two Japanese developers, dude. Just 2.
Good for them. Good for them.
Well,
And they've
it's even
sold
like the
over
movie
$1
industry
million.
right now. A lot of creators are making movies and all that stuff, like Obsession and Backrooms movies. Those 2 are made by YouTubers.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I think I heard about those. Yeah. There's another game I wanted to talk to you guys about. In Squirrel Master, I should have came more prepared. I think I sent it to you. It's not out yet. It's coming out and it just says 2026, but you're like on an airplane and you're like serving food. You can throw passengers off the plane. And,
yeah, dude.
dude,
Hold on,
that
let
looks
me-
like that's gonna be a
Hold on
banger.
1 second. Hold on.
I'm
I
gonna
bet
see
you
plane
sent it
game
to me.
coming out.
You sent it to me. I just got to scroll up past all this fucking shit that I don't send a bunch of bullshit. Oh, look, there's us talking about fucking Lord of the Rings, that show you like so much.
I don't like it. I don't hate Lord of the Rings. It's House of Dragons, fucker.
Dude, it's so far up there, I can't find it, dude. I know what you're talking. Where did you? I don't even remember where you might have texted it to me, so I don't know.
No. Is it dear passengers?
Yeah, dear passengers.
Dear passengers, I'm telling you, that is going to be the next Chameleon. It looks freaking fantastic. And release date, it just says 2026.
I'm pulling up the YouTube right now. Share
Yeah, play that thing.
We'll watch this.
It looks fantastic. It looks
Hold
like so
on.
much
Let me
fun.
turn it down. Just
Oh shit, they're going down.
hold on here. There's volume right there, and there's this. Dude, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. My shirts didn't come in today, by the way. I'm pretty butthurt
Damn.
about that, dude.
Damn, you
They
hope
said-
fucking-
They said I was ruined, dude. I almost canceled the podcast because of it. Not gonna lie. Let's see. I was almost like, you know what? No shirts, no fucking podcast, dude. Fuck
Yep,
this.
no shirts, no go.
All right, here we go. I think that's gonna play it. It might be a little weird, but
Here we go.
it's a little loud. I know.
Fucking
You
pat
actually
on the
get to
head.
drive the plane too. I mean, like it's like you board them, get them seated.
That's coffee
He just fucking threw Trump out of the plane.
Look, you gotta work on the plane while it's there.
Oh, that's great. You fucking nuke. You can fucking barbecue.
He just hit him in the head with a beer bottle.
Tell me this isn't gonna be a banger.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be great. Have you played RV there yet?
I have not. I've watched a lot of it.
That one's good too.
Oh. Look, there's a guy trying to bring an AK-47 through security. Like I
Just knocks him off.
They missed the plane. Look, they're trying
In a storm, drinking coffee. Oh shit! Lightning strike! Oh fuck! They're all going down. They're fucking. You can build it up. Nice.
Oh, okay.
Just all fucking gone.
Yep.
Fucking minigun.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. There's so much going on.
And you have to, and you got to fly the plane. There's no
Fly
way.
the plane, navigate the plane,
No
dodge
way.
fucking
He's
lightning
pushing a
strikes.
burger cart around while people are getting sucked out of the plane. Yeah, man, I can see us having.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be
That was
great. They're throwing cocaine out of the fucking plane.
Oh no!
The fucking
No,
the
the nuke. Why is it cut off right when the nuke falls? Hold on.
It's fucking
Why does
great.
it cut off right when the fucking nuke?
Best believe I'll be doing a review for that one.
Oh, hell yeah, man.
That's
Yeah,
fucking
and so that
hilarious.
came across in a random Facebook. You know, you're just doing the endless scroll.
Putting that
You
on
know,
wish
and it
list.
popped up, and it instantly captivated me. I was like, "What is this?"
That's crazy, dude. That one looks good. That's the kind of games I'm talking about. People
Yeah.
want shit like that these days.
Yep.
Mhm.
The AAA titles, you know, like they're gonna come, right? But like, I don't think that it's hard to compete with those fun games, dude. There's some
Yeah.
Perfect examples. Forza. I was so excited for Forza. I think I played 15 hours. And I haven't touched it. Like I just can't. I don't understand why. It's beautifully made. It runs fine. It just nothing's pulling me back to it. I can't explain it.
even when my friends are playing it, I don't feel like playing it. I'm not gonna lie.
Dude,
Like it's like I don't
Forza-
know. Once you get done with it, it was done. I don't know how else
Forza
to
for me
explain
is like a game over time. Like
Yeah.
for me at least, you know, if I have a niche that like, oh, I want to go build cars, and I bring up Forza, go build a couple cars, tune them, make liberties for them, and then I get the fuck off.
Yeah. It's still, I mean, it's still a fun game. Like, I guess, you know, like if I was going to jump on and play it, nothing's wrong. That's the thing, too. Like you said, Brian, like nothing's wrong with the game.
No, it's a great
It's
fucking
not-
game. It's an awesome game.
Yeah. Like, it's not that, like the only complaint that I had was those, the bracelet races were like no lose situation, you know?
Yeah.
They were just so simple. Other than that, and there was too many off road courses, I feel like. for
Yes.
Japan.
Yeah. It's same.
But if that was the only two complaints, like other than that, it still is a cool game and you can
Yeah.
make your own race routes. So it's not like you're stuck to that because you know you can map your own, like, so you can go and be
Yeah.
like, hey, I want to run this road as a race and make your own race route. So it's still, yeah, I can't. But the other games that we play, like Mecha, like even that tornado game, fucking Phasmophobia that's been around for a long time, the other side. A lot of those games are those games that are $20 and less, and they seem to hit really well. You know,
Mhm.
Arc Raiders is like I still play it here and there, but like that game is really falling off. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's hard. Rewind 99 is a good one too. Yeah, that's a multiplayer video store game.
Oh yeah. I seen you play.
I think
that,
I saw Zach play that. Yeah.
Yeah, you can do a little video store, and you got to go beat up red boxes. Remember the old red box?
yeah.
So you have to beat them, and then you can steal the tapes out of them and go to the store and put them up for rent. Yeah, it's pretty.
Holy.
I remember when the red boxes were actually a thing. People would print off the circle label where the thing would go on in your player, and they would fucking take them off, put them on a different, like a random movie, and then fucking send
Yeah.
them back so they get the other movie for free.
Yeah.
That's why they stopped that. Between
Yeah.
that and people not returning them.
Yep.
You thought it was bad at like Blockbuster, dude. Imagine a red box. You don't even have a person to look in the face. No one
Yeah.
gave a shit. dude.
Where do you guys fit with how we're trending away from not having physical media. So it started with CDs. Like I remember going to Best Buy every Tuesday and buying the new DMX album or the new whatever was dropping,
Yes,
you know.
I miss that.
So that was the first thing to go with CDs. Then after that, it was DVDs, and now they're coming for our video games. Sony said they're not gonna.
Yeah,
They're
I
not
sent
gonna
you
make
that
them.
video that from that one guy when you sent me that one about that dude, and Sony is literally like on their forums banning people for talking down on not having physical media anymore.
Well, yeah, Xbox is going the actual opposite route.
I don't like it. I
Yeah,
don't like
me
it.
personally,
I like physical.
I don't, and that's the thing. I don't have a physical game on me to be, you know what I mean? Like I don't buy physical copies, but if I want to buy a physical copy of a game, I should be able to buy it.
Yes.
Just like a movie. If I pay $14 on Amazon to buy a movie,
It should come in the fucking mail.
I should have the option to get the disc too.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it. That's my personal opinion is I don't like it. I like to own. It's
Yeah.
like, why would you do cloud-based gaming?
Yeah.
Mm.
You know, but that's, you know, Microsoft's getting, you know, they might go away from Game Pass. I don't know if y'all have heard about that.
Yeah.
But there's a big push right now in Microsoft to do away with Game Pass. Yes, it brings in, you think about $30 million a year is what it brings in, but what do they pay in royalties to those people to put their games on there? You know, and you don't ever own the game.
Yep.
So they're losing money on the back end, I think, is what they were saying. Microsoft is, they're getting real low. So I think that's what Flames is talking. Microsoft is pushing away from the digital media some, but I don't know, man. I think they're gonna have to figure out another way besides this.
Well, Xbox is saying that they're gonna start releasing more digital physical copies and charge less for them. And then once you put them into your system and all that stuff, you install the game, and that's the last time you have to ever fucking put the disc in.
It's still a physical form, so I mean, I'm
Yeah.
cool with that. I just don't. I don't like. I guess it's good for cost effective. Like I was saying, like, you know, you can go on NVIDIA and you basically can rent a gaming PC online, you know,
Yeah.
and play that way. I guess that's good if you don't have one, but I'd still rather have a beginner gaming PC
Yeah.
and own the components and own the PC than worry about my internet connection. Because what happens, dude? What happens if the internet connection goes down? What happens if their database
Well, yeah,
gets hacked?
that's what I was about to say. The people that
is down.
don't have the internet want to play video games. They can't play a video game because there's no physical fucking copies. So it's like a person that used to be a gamer and all that stuff and now trying to get into it, but they want a PC or a system. And I don't even know if they even make fucking CD drives for PCs anymore. I'm sure they
I was
do,
going to
but-
ask you that as a noob because so diehard console player here until I got the PC.
Yeah.
Since I got the PC, I haven't bought a physical copy. Everything's from Steam. If I wanted to, like, can you even do physical copies for PC? Is it?
They still sell them, and you can still get a CD. But here's most of your games now come on.
Would they run efficiently? Like, is there a performance?
No, it's still all installs. They come on these now.
Yeah.
So you put in your USB drive, and then it pulls all the game data, and it installs it just like you're installing it from online, but you don't have to download it.
I would still go to GameStop if they sold USB drives for games. I would rather have the physical. I'm old school like that. I mean, I still have PS1 and PS2 games. Like, they're.
Bro, I had a fucking binder back in the day. It was like, it ended up getting stolen out of my fucking truck, but it was a binder of like, probably close to 200 fucking CD fucking music of all kinds of stuff. And like, a lot of them were signed by the whole fucking, hell yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. And a lot of them were signed by the bands that were fucking, that I went to the shows and bought the CDs and all that stuff. And it ended up getting stolen out of my fucking truck one fucking day.
Yeah, if I buy Grand Theft Auto for the PlayStation because it won't be on PC, I best damn have a physical copy, and it better have a damn map inside of it.
Yes,
I can freaking hang up. You know what I mean? Like,
I used to fucking
that.
sit on the toilet and read fucking manuals from the fucking games.
Yes.
Yeah, because I got.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel. I mean, I definitely see the benefit side from the business. It
Hell,
saves them a lot
damn.
of cost.
Oh, that brings back some memories right there. I remember
Yeah, I
gambling on
still
that
got
one.
games
I
laying
was,
around too.
yeah, I was young as fuck when I was gambling on that game, and I didn't know how to fucking beat that section.
Yeah. I still have I don't even have an Xbox system to play them on. I still
Yeah.
have games though.
I need to get original Xbox. It's just so fucking hard to find, and they're fucking expensive now.
Yeah, dude, I don't like that idea though. To be
No.
completely honest, I don't.
For
I don't-
console, I definitely want to have physical. I'm not a fan of digital purchases for console.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, Death Note collects. They've got last time she said like 5 Nintendo 64s that were functional.
Damn.
I
Oh,
watch.
yeah.
Y'all ever watch?
You're set when the world's end. You can just trade with those.
Y'all. Y'all ever watch? What is it called? If Cody's still in here, he knows.
It's not the same art. That's the point of it. God damn it.
UFO. Not UFO. I read that comment somebody had. Now my ADHD kicks in. Castle. The one that's in Kentucky. They're all on YouTube, dude. The chick, her dad owns it. The girl, she's like they make a bunch of videos.
The fuck are you talking about?
It's a YouTube channel. They got old school games anyway, but they
Oh,
always
okay.
have to repair them. Her dad is like the guy that repairs them. I can't think it's something Castle, and they're in Kentucky though, but they're like real big on YouTube, and I can't think of. But anyway, I watched them repair them, and they have a lot. They have this one piece that costs like $900 that they plug the consoles up to see what the codes are to try to fix them.
Yeah.
I can't think. It's something Castle, dude. I can't. Anyway, if you saw them, you've seen them before, and I can't think of what it's. It's something Castle, Secret Castle. That's it. I
Okay.
think it's called Secret Castle in Kentucky, and it's they got really good videos though, but they're
Yeah.
all retro, all old school shit. They finally sold a $10,000 mystery bundle where they had to put like $10,000 worth of systems and retro games, and you get to watch them pack it up and pick the
Yeah.
shit. And that's kind of cool to me. You know what I mean? That to me, that's entertainment. Fuck all the rest of the.
There was a guy
Right.
on TikTok that Zach shared me, and he had every Xbox One game. He had some, and like people would come in the chat, and his whole purpose of the live was somebody could name a game, any game, and he knew in this big ass room with just nothing but bookshelves wrapping all the way around it,
Yeah.
slam jam full of games, and literally you could say any name, and he would go. He would walk up to it and pull that bitch right out and show the copy, and I was just so amazed. I was just sitting there watching like, this is crazy.
Yeah, Secret Castle. Thanks, Art. And fucking, what is that? A Game
It's not.
Boy?
It's not an old school, but it's one of the emulators that have like 20,000 games on it and stuff. But you know,
It's like the Game Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Where's your squirrel? Huh?
Mine's right there. Literally, mine's. Did you see how far I had to reach for that? It was like
That's
right
all.
in front of
I
me.
keep mine in my backpack because I play it at work.
I got one of the ones that have the two arcade sticks that I hook up to the projector outside.
Okay.
So
If
it's
I
like got
won the
all those
lottery,
games.
Charges
man.
actually.
If I won the lottery, I often think about some of the stuff like I would do. Oh, I'd hire a personal trainer, and I would definitely get in shape. Well, I'm telling you, one of those rooms in my mansion is going to be nothing but retro games. Like I'm going to have some crazy collection that I probably never even play anything. I'm just going to have it. It's
Yeah,
just
right.
I have every Nintendo 64 game ever made. Like
Nostalgia.
The actual cartridge that you could pull out. Yeah.
Yes.
Hell yeah, dude. It'd be cool as shit. I think that would be like, it'd be so cool with the technology these days. You could stick them in an arcade cabinet. Sorry, I just saw what Negley said.
Yeah.
And it was like, you know what I mean, though? But you could put the system inside of an arcade cabinet and play it like it's an arcade game with the physical
Yep.
plug in, dude. That would be that'd be the millionaire thing because you'd have to get it fucking made. There's no store to go buy that from. You know what I mean? Like you would literally have to get
Dude, this is D&D, but I saw a dude, he made this custom, it was like a big ass fucking touchscreen fucking monitor, and it had like all the fucking shit on it for the fucking world that they're doing. It was all touchscreen and shit, and he had a fucking projector that made it 3D and all that stuff, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I couldn't.
That shit was fucking dope.
I'd have like fucking a little grown man's playground if I became a millionaire.
Yeah.
If I won the lotto like that, dude, it would be. I'd have a go-kart track. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure.
I would have a racetrack in back of my yard.
Who was that played for? He went from Jacksonville to Houston at the end. Keenan McCardell, I want to say. I think I went by his house when I did door-to-door sales.
Yeah.
And that dude had a fucking go-kart track in his basement, dude. That I couldn't imagine. Like, just imagine that.
Fucking Squirrel Master's gonna have Neverland Park number 2.
Yeah, dude. I swear, dude. There won't be any questions when I win the lotto. There won't be any. You just like start seeing, like, look at this, look at this, look at this. Oh, he
It'd just
fucking
be
won
signs.
the lotto. Yeah, he won the lotto.
Yeah.
He won the lotto.
Yeah. I would have so many fucking cars.
Everybody's got plane tickets in the mail to him. Like, what the fuck is this? Just come on over, dude. Don't worry about it.
Yep.
Just get on the plane and get to the park. What park? It's my house. Don't you worry.
If first thing I want to do besides take care of debt and all that stuff and get my shit set up, if I get rich, not even win the lotto, just get rich, I want to fucking pay for everyone to fucking take like a month off and everyone just go to Bora Bora.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Never been there. Never been there.
I would still be your guest on the podcast, and you'd be like, it would start out like this: "Hey, Iron Squirrel, welcome back. So let's get into the story. You won the lottery 2 years ago, and now you're broke. Tell us about it. Tell us all about it. How did you spend $87 million?
He's missing a fucking tooth. His hair's all fucking long and missing and shit.
I'm literally sitting on a mound of video games. I'm sitting on a chair made of Nintendo 64 cartridges. Like a throne.
Fucked up
I'm like,
mullet growing out now.
Like, what the hell happened? I got to go back to work, guys. I got to get done with the podcast kind of early. I got a meeting in the morning, dude. I thought you won the lotto. Don't worry about it, dude. Don't worry.
$86 million. No.
Gotta pay these taxes, dude. That's literally, you'd be working to pay taxes. That's what would happen after that.
All he's got is a fucking internet connection and a fucking PC now.
Thought who was already rich. I don't think there's any of us up here that are
not no $86 million rich.
Nope.
I'm rich with love.
Yeah. I'm rich in friendship and happiness.
Yeah, you're right. I am rich. Well, here's a good one for you, Iron. Since you got a question, now I got one for you, and then Flames can answer too after you get done, and I'll answer, I guess, if I need to. But that one that I popped up there, if streaming or gaming, if the streaming and gaming community disappeared tomorrow, and you had to explain to somebody why it mattered to you when it was there, what would you say?
Do you just mean streaming and like online gaming, but video games still exist, or everything's gone?
The online no streaming, the community of the online streaming, like the people that you've met through I'm giving answers there, but
online gaming's still there. Like I could still get on Fortnite and play with.
We can run with that, I guess. I guess we could just leave it to streaming. Say streaming.
That makes it a little easier.
The streaming industry went away.
Let's just say that. Let's just go with the streaming.
No more streaming industry.
But you're back to it, and you were explaining to someone why it mattered when it mattered.
If it was gone,
you're in Discord and explain to your friends.
Yeah, like so. Say laws got changed, right? And it's copyright. You're not allowed to stream any video game because it's piracy or something, right? Like say something like that happened.
Yeah,
not allowed to stream video games anymore. It would suck.
Yeah,
I'd be pissed off, but I'd get over it. I've made so many good friends, like you, Flames, like you, Squirrel Master, like the people in chat, the Neglies and the Death Notes and the Rileys, Anges, and just Artemis Prime, everyone, just the people we've met. I almost feel like my heart is full. I'm not sure how much room. There'll always be more room, but I feel like if tomorrow it stopped, I'd be okay because my heart's full already. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've met so many good people along the way, and that's not going to change that. It's not going to take that away. It'd still be a bummer, but hey, we can still get online and we can still play video games. Now, if you took that away, if that was the other part of the question, damn, that would hurt, man, because there's a lot, not just me, but there's for so many people, gaming, that connection that you have, that fun you have, those talks you have, are so important to people. Man, so if you took that away, that would be I might we might start World War III over that.
Yeah.
You take my outlet away. I'm no longer here.
So
just being
so
real.
So your answer then would be because you met the good people that you've met, right? Like that's
The connections.
that would be why it was important.
Yeah.
Yeah. For being mushy, insert throat punch. Fucking
Felt it.
Yeah, that's right along. Yeah. Well, when I saw that question, like I said, I type out questions because my ADHD is so bad, dude. I'll forget everything that we talked about up until now, like in the blink of an eye, And I didn't think that all the way through when I was even thinking of the question. It was more of like I was thinking, what I was thinking was, say, Discord and the communities that you have online, right? So let's say Taco Squad couldn't exist anymore. Zach's community, my community, your community, everybody's basically just had to dissolve, and we went back to what it was like on 360. Yeah, I guess you know what I mean. So why was all that so important? You get what I'm saying? That's kind of where my mind was
still
thinking.
be tough. Yeah, I'd be sad. I'd be tore up for sure.
Yeah, that's
100%.
That's just kind of what I was thinking. I was thinking to myself, it came to me in a moment of when I'm doing that type of thinking,
It's sad because the adult in me, the kid in me says it wouldn't matter. We'd still be friends and we'd still check on each other and
still
text.
figure out some way.
The adult in me knows that we get busy, and as the months roll on, the calls stop coming, and the next thing you know, you're not as close as you were, and those connections are pretty much not severed, but they're not like they were. They're not vibrant and as healthy as they were. So that's where the sadness kicks in. That's just reality. I mean, that's what happens.
It would be sad to see, man. You said, the thing is, man, like I met you, I've met Flames, I met every single person I want to say in here besides Art, I know from living in Dallas, but me and Art made a connection through the same shit. He knew my brother, but I didn't know Art that well. And then he came in, we started playing games together, and I got to know him better. I got met Dust, Death. I mean, anybody, dude, I mean, pretty much almost anybody you could name that I associate with now. And I think that's what popped in my head was, what's up, Toxic?
What's up, Toxic?
I guess that's what was popping more in my head when I was thinking about that, is like, how would I explain to somebody it was so important? And that's the importance to me. It was kind of like a grounding question more for myself is, sometimes we get way caught up in numbers and all this other stuff. You know what I mean? And posting so many videos and doing all that's what I was thinking of was my core reasons I was doing it in the first place.
Yeah.
Was to meet other like-minded people like myself, and that's the greatest thing I think that, like Iron probably said it the best, I mean, but there's so
many people, man. Like if you don't go live or I don't see your face or hear your voice, like I start to get a weird nagging itch, like, damn, like it's been a long time, like I need to see them, and it just, and I get it. Like I'd be patient. Like Squirrel Masters are perfect. I mean, goddamn, sometimes to be 10 days or 14 days. Once you hit 10 days and I haven't seen you live, like there's a little alarm in my head that goes, kind of need you to go live. Same Death Note the same way. Like it's been forever since Death Note went live, like sometimes it's just, I guess from the flip side, from not the streamer's perspective, but as a watcher, as a viewer, sometimes the viewer needs a place to go. They need a person to talk to, whether it's just through chat. They need a face smiling at them in the camera to tell them they've been missed or ask them how their day was, So.
Yep. Yeah, for sure. For sure, man. Yeah, it was just one of those, like those, it wasn't the, I don't know if I want to tell that story about when I was meditating and that commercial came on. So I'm just going to leave that as it sets, man. That question, I'm telling you, those questions came to me somewhat whenever I do that. I think I've told you before, I sit in silence a lot, and do those things. Right.
Yeah.
And, I was sitting there and then that commercial came on and it was like, what the fuck is going on? What is this?
What would Jesus do for you?
No, it was like, do you suffer from premature ejaculation? And I was like, why is this on my? But Iron's like, I knew you couldn't fight it. Why did you even?
I knew he was gonna say it. When he said he wasn't gonna say it, I knew he was gonna say it.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it was fun to catch Toxic. There's one of the people right there, like you were talking about, though. I met Toxic through streaming and, right, and doing that stuff, but hadn't seen her for a while. And then this morning, I think before I went to bed, me and Roy played Fortnite for a little while, and we had a great time, dude. You know what I mean? And catching up and those kind of things. But those are the people that like I said, dude, I wouldn't trade it for the world, man. All the ups and the downs, and you could take all of everything else away, man. The people that I've met in doing this is probably the biggest takeaway that I have from any of those things. What you mean right now? Yeah, Art, right now, right this moment, I'm suffering from it. Okay, I got to be right back. I need 5 minutes.
All right, does Flames have a question, or do I get to pop my?
No,
pop it.
Go for it. I'm gonna make.
Mine's gonna be a bit of a change of pace out of gaming though. Like mine's gonna start going more to.
Let me switch.
So
the fun topics, aliens.
It just guy. It just I don't want to say guy talk. Just we are guys just talking, but it's not meant for just guys. Let me say it that way.
Par, sorry. I was just saying hi to Par from last episode before you say.
How old are you, Flames? How old is Flames?
28.
Fuck Flames. No, you're not, dude. Fuck you.
Oh, not 28. 38. Sorry, I don't know why I said 28.
You're definitely younger than
I was doing something, so you.
You said 28, and I'm like, okay,
punchline. 38. Sorry.
I was waiting for the real one.
Like, why are they shaking their head like they're fucking mad at me or something? Disappointed.
I completely
disappointed in you in that answer, dude.
Okay, no, for real. Like,
38.
really.
38.
All right, so 38. I'm 45. Squirrel Master's 44.
44. I'll be 45 November.
Okay, 45 in November. I'll be 46 in December. So I'm the oldest. I'm the
fucking oldest motherfucker. Besides
the last 2 years, like you just start to see things. You see people pass away, right? I've seen a lot of friends' parents pass away in the last couple of years, and I've got a really good friend circle, outside of streaming, like people I grew up with, people I've known since literally since kindergarten. I'm still best friends with. I went to a baseball game last Friday with a guy that we were in kindergarten together. Like that's how deep of connections we are. We've watched each other's, some of our parents pass and family. And so it's things we go through life together. And we say we're getting to that point in life where shit like that starts happening. And so you start to process things like that. When you start to think about your lives, and if you want to call this middle age or maybe the halfway point, or for Flames, he's almost to the halfway point, like a little bit longer. If we just say we're going to be 70 or 80 years old, like what do you think about? Like, what do you want to leave behind? Like, what's your biggest fear that you're not doing something right thus far into your life? As you look back,
what's your legacy you want to leave behind?
Not really a legacy. That can be kind of the second part of the question.
Yeah.
For me, like, what's your biggest fear that like maybe you're not doing something right? Like I often question myself now, not for things I did 5 or 10 years ago, but more of like I evaluate every single day, and I'm like, did I make the most of it?
Yeah.
How did I make people feel? How did I make my children feel? And none of us are perfect. So obviously there's fuck ups along the way. Like, fuck, I really messed this day up. We should have went and did this, or, like I'm starting to question a lot more than I ever have. Things like that. Even conversations like this, I'll probably reflect back on and be like, man, I should have done this. Or, should have said this better.
See, I don't do that. I just, with me, when tomorrow's gone, tomorrow's gone. I don't think about it or anything like that. For me, at least, I guess because I like shift the way I think and all that stuff, or just mindset, is like 2 weeks for me is like, it feels like it's 5 months ago. I'm just like, the fuck did I do 2 weeks? I fucking have to like really sit down because I just let it go and it's not a fucking thought in my head anymore. But for me, when I think about it, it's like, oh, if I die, it's like, what do I want to, for myself to matter, and for my son and all that stuff. Just be a good person, help people out and all that stuff. And still working hard, living life to the fullest, being positive and everything, and just loving, and just try to be a good man and share love, and just try to be there for whoever I can.
Yeah. My biggest fear, and I fight with it a lot of times. I say I fight, but I've learned to not fight it, is missing things. Like that I missed out. Trying to, and I dwell on that a lot. And I say I dwell on that. I've been working to not dwell on that as much. What if I would have done this different? Like you were saying, Iron, what if I would have just phrased, excuse me, gotta move this because it's bothering me. What if I would have just done this just a little different, and sometimes, man, those things, that's one of the biggest changes that I've really made is to not pay attention to what I can't change. Because I will dwell over all of those things, and once it's in the past, I really can't change it, right? So I can learn from it, though. And that's the big difference, is embracing my fuck ups. Do you know what I mean? Embracing the good and with the bad, but instead of it being I was talking to my grandma today, and funny enough, we were talking about this. It's the puppy dogs.
Must be Thunder. The only time he jumps in my lap is if it's Thunder.
But that's what we were kind of talking about, was the things I can't change what's already been done, and I can't change what Iron does. I can't change what Flames does. I can't change what anybody else does except for me. And so once
especially
I
in the past,
focus more on those, or even in the future, I can't tell anybody what the fuck to do. And the more I try to control all of those things, the more I dwell on those, and the more they become a fear. It becomes a fear of that I am not in control anymore, and I don't have to be in control of everything, so I have to be in
the
control of what I'm doing, but not in what the outer world is doing to me or around me. I can say, you know what, I don't like this, and step away, but I can't change, and I can't orchestrate the world. And a lot of times I feel like there's some deep dives that I've went in on myself. Y'all know that. Anybody that knows me knows. But if I look at myself honestly, at some point I try to be the orchestrator. I try to be the guy that's leading the orchestra instead of just being the fucking player in the orchestra and just making beautiful music with everybody.
Or
I feel like, or just even being in the crowd. But I feel like at some point I've got to go in and do something to make this happen. And I feel like, and that's where I go back to, well, if I could have done this, and that would have made that better for that person, even good or bad, like I wish I could take everything away from everybody. If you have a struggle, let me go help you. But I can't help you can't do that for everybody. And the sooner sometimes we realize that, and realize
you have to be limited
internally, take care of myself.
Exactly. That's what I was about to say. You got to be limited for who you try to, because you're only one human, you can't branch out and help, 50 people at once and all that stuff. You gotta, there's the reality of you have to limit yourself of who you can help and all that stuff. Because if you overburden yourself, then you're not used to good to anyone.
But then you look back on it and go, well, I could have, what I mean? And then you go, well, I shouldn't have. Well, then it can turn into anything. You know what I mean? The more we look
yourself
at that,
up on it and all that stuff.
You always want to do something different. But that's my biggest fear, is being left out, like missing things. And I know it doesn't seem like that to some people because I miss a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? Because I am busy. But one of my biggest fears, and it's been my fear since I was a kid, man, is being left out. I want to be a part of everything. I want to go and see that. I want to go and, or you're doing this, I want to go and see that too. Not because of a comparison, but because I don't want to miss out on a good time. I want to be a part of it. And you can't do everything, know? So I don't know.
That's more where mine's at, is time. Evaluating what balance. I try to find balance in everything. I think it's some Japanese or Chinese proverb that talks about balance somewhere. But the older I get, the more important I see how if you're talking about your health or what you eat or how you spend your time, whether finding the balance to things is absolutely one of the most important things you can do in life. How your spending habits, finding balance to that, your work-life balance is huge. And, I guess the older I get and the more precious time becomes, which it just gets preciouser, preciouser, more, it gets more valuable by the damn day. Let's say it like that. Time gets more valuable by the day. And so I often find myself evaluating how I'm utilizing time a lot, whether it's, am I working hard enough? Am I focused enough on work? Am I having enough game time? Because I want to have fun and play video games. But am I going to the park? Am I going to the campground? Am I going to see family enough? Like it's those kind of struggles that I find myself fighting week to week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel that. I definitely feel that.
Go ahead.
Last weekend, 4th of July, it was 4th of July weekend, campground, live band. I'd been drinking a little bit, and my mom, if I could show you a picture of a 66, I hope she's not watching, she'll love me. Her birthday's this weekend. I think she's 66. She's so vibrant. She dances to music. She doesn't drink. She doesn't need alcohol. Like she could just party. She just has fun. I hope I'm not healthy when I'm her age and can do those things and have that attitude in life. But
right.
She went up to the damn front of the stage of this band playing, and she was just vibing out. She's just dancing. 66-year-old woman is just getting it. And I stopped. I left my siblings, and I walked up with my mom, and I stood next to her, and I put my arm around her, and I just started dancing with her, and then tears just came out of my eyes. And it was because I knew there was a day I wouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So that's like, I don't know if it's I'm getting older at the time, but you start thinking about things like that, like it just, it hits you right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much
you
time
start evaluating stuff more. So you start valuing stuff more as,
Oh yeah.
Ultimately you get closer to death. The older we get, the more closer to death we are. It's just a matter of fact. But, with us humans, we're loving and caring, and we're social people, so it's just part of that and all that stuff. And
that's
it's
the stuff
hard, and it's hard, very hard.
That's the stuff that I miss, like when I was talking to my grandma, man. You mentioned that, dude, and that starts to make me think of that. She's dude, she still goes out. She's that's but
she's doing good, man. Like I'm sorry, but she's fine. She's perfectly healthy.
I understand,
and I probably look like a fucking psycho tearing up in the front. The fucking band's right here in front of me, and I have tears coming. And I have my arm around my mom, and
you're in the moment, man. That's what
dancing.
that is. You're in the
and
moment.
Something just hit me, and I was like, "There's gonna be a day this isn't gonna happen."
That's my favorite thing. Sorry to cut you off, Squirrel. That's my favorite thing in this life is when I'm in the moment. Time stands still for me, like when you're truly in life's moment and all that stuff, and nothing else is going on. You're not worrying about the fucking bills. You're not worrying about the stresses of life, and you're just truly in the fucking moment. It's just like, that and that instant right there. I think that's what the meaning of life is. When you're in that moment.
Yeah, it's like my grandma. She was my middle school principal. She's 8. She's in her 80s, dude. And she still goes out country and western dancing.
Yeah.
And
damn right.
So I mean, she's getting older, you know what I mean? And she doesn't be able to move and all that stuff, but she plays. So she's, what is it called when you can play music by ear? So she doesn't really read music, but she can play the piano right off. Like if she hears a song, she can play it. And we were talking today though about when, like what I wouldn't give to, I was telling her that. She said, "Do you remember when I used to try to teach you to two-step and you'd be stepping, you would just stand on my feet and I'd carry you around?" And that's the thing that got to me. And she is more of that age, you know what I mean? But it's who's closer. It doesn't really matter. I that's something that really hits you, is even once we hit our 40s, man. I hate to say it like that, dude, but for any of us, if you don't take care of yourself, or even if you do, look at the, it's any time, and like I told her, I said, well, what I wouldn't do to be able to stand on your feet again and not crush them. You know what I mean? And I started like tearing, and she's like, and they call my family calls, well, I don't mind people knowing my real name, it's Ricky, but that my family always called me Ricky Tick ever since I was a little kid. And she's like, well, Ricky Tick, you would crush my feet now, but I'd have you dance, I'll stand on yours and you carry me around the dance floor. You know what I mean? But like, those are the things. Before, it was more about like big events when we were younger, that's what we remembered. And now I think the older we get, the smaller shit really matters.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Same with me.
Those
the
little things, small moments, man. And I think that's, and I'm not, near, but I think that's probably what you were thinking. It's those moments, man. It's not
for me, it's like
the parties and
the random meetups at my uncle's and my whole family's over there. It's just a random spur of the moment. Like I hold those in my memory forever,
Yeah. Well, I have that. Sorry. Death Note was saying there, after losing her brother, she has her feelings like, she should have been around more, like guilt. And I have that with a lot. Man, I moved, I'm thousands of miles away from my family now. I say thousands, but over 1,000. And when I was younger, man, it was easier to move away. It's easier to gain a distance. Now that I'm older, I don't know how to explain it besides, and I don't think I want to say it's guilt, but I feel that hole here sometimes. And it's not as easy as what it used to be, that I'm just going to go over to I'm just going to get on my bike and I'm going to go ride to my grandma's house and say hi. Now there's planes that have to, even when now I got to take time off of work and I got to find a time to go and do it. And, all of those things, and the times that we had them, I don't know if it's really guilt, or if that's something that I would change in my future relationships, is really what I see now, is that instead I would rather invest even the and I don't want to call them bullshit messages, because that's not right, but even the simple hellos, man, those, we talk about that all the time, and just those little messages between friends, family, and those people, that means way more to me than the podcast or going live, or you get what I mean? I don't know, another big event or going on a vacation to here. A lot of times those small things are so much more meaningful to me these days. And I think it's because of, it may have started as guilt, but it's because it's transformed into, I don't want that, and I don't, my biggest problem with ADHD, Flames, you have ADHD. I know, whoever has ADHD, how it can be out of sight, out of mind, and now I have to work. I work at it, but I do work at keeping in contact with people a lot more, because it's not that I never cared before, but I care more about doing it now. You get what I don't know if that makes sense. I still cared about it then, but now the action of doing it, I care a lot more.
I used to have the mindset of, well, no one's checking on me, so why the fuck should I check on anyone? So there for a long time, I was like, fuck everybody. And I didn't give a fuck about my friends and all that stuff, because my way I saw it, if you ain't checking on me and I'm checking on you for a long, long time and I'm getting nothing back, then fuck it, we ain't friends. I'm done.
Yeah.
But then now I had to change my mindset and all that stuff, and I was like, I don't give a fuck if they don't checking on me. At least I'm checking on them,
I said that to my grandma about my grandpa one time, when she was like, your grandpa was waiting for you to call him. I said, well, he's got my number.
Yeah.
And that's the fucking last time I ever said that. Not because anybody else said anything to me.
Yep.
I realized he don't got to fucking call me.
No.
You know what I mean? I mean, it'd be nice if he, you know what I'm talking about, but
you don't got to call anyone else.
But that's my job to call him.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that's my grandpa. It's like somebody saying, you ain't been in touch with your dad. Well, he knows how to get a hold of me. Well, if we have a relationship, it's I'm the kid, I'm the one, and I can't fight that. I can't carry that. Even if Flames never hit, I'm just using you as an example because you're Ryan. Just because you didn't text me in 3 days doesn't go, well, fuck that mother. I mean, in my head, I used to think that same thing. Well, if they cared, they know how to text me. Well, I can't live by that anymore. That I can't. And I think that's what changes the older we get, is because at some point, I say it was when I was about 32, 33, man, I want to say I had a conscience before then, but I got a real conscience about myself about 32, 33. And something changed inside of me to where it wasn't, It wasn't just about me anymore, because that's a me thought. That's not a us thought, is you haven't called me. That's a me. That's woe is me. That's you ain't talked to me. Why should I do something that, if you think about it, everything in there is about me, and it's not about you,
being selfish.
and it's not about us. And somewhere along the line that changed, and I don't know where, I don't know why, but I'm glad it happened, but I don't know.
Well, there has to be a happy balance of being selfish and then selfish.
There's that word.
Yeah.
Balance.
And I mean, balance in everything is key.
The yin and yang, man.
You can't have the bad without the good and all that stuff. And it's just happy with the mad and everything. There's always a yin and yang with that and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And we can't control it either. So sometimes we may figure out, we found the balance, but then life throws a fucking curveball at you, and it's like, well, I fucking didn't do it. So it's just like, the way I see it, man, just fucking live life. Try to make everybody happy. Make yourself happy. Be there for your kids. Be for your family and your friends and all that stuff. And fuck everything else. That's the way I live. You make choices. You don't look back. All right, we're wrapping up.
Deep.
There.
That is deep. Everybody's processing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was just thinking that.
Good. I mean, and so the best thing that could happen is anybody listening into this, whether it's now or in the future. I mean, God, it can sound so trivial. The conversation can sound trivial or
it's not
mundane, but I'm telling you right now, if you're not in a part of your life where that doesn't hit you,
especially if you're young.
If you're young, I fucking promise you on everything, there'll be a point in time in your life where you fully understand this conversation better, depending on where you're at. And it's not just about losing people or not talking to somebody that's gone now. Like literally, it's just you get to a point where you just want to make sure, even for you, Flames, you've got a younger child. Like
that's
how you choose to spend your time, every precious moment with that kid. At some point in time, you're going to look back on that. Like, should I have done more fun things?
Yeah.
Should I have done this? Should I have done that? I think
I've definitely had a big, when he was born, I had a big shift in my life, and all that stuff. And I had to slow down and not doing all, because before he was born, I was a adrenaline junkie, fucking jumping out of planes and fucking doing all kinds of stupid shit and everything. But after he was born and all that stuff, I stopped all that shit, and slowed way the fuck down, shifted my mindset and everything, all because of him. He's I love my friends and family, but he's number one in my book. He comes first over everybody. So the big life shift in my life when he was born. So
I sold my motorcycle.
Yeah,
when I had kids.
That's because I got a bike and not a fucking motorcycle, man. Because of him.
Well, where I live nowadays, it's not even safe on a bicycle.
Yeah,
you can run over an RV.
That's funny. You talk about the only time I've ever rode a motorcycle. I don't know if I ever even told y'all about this, but I don't know if you can tell on camera. But if you saw it in person, this tattoo has been covered up, and it was the way you can kind of see the dots in it still, right? So my buddy got a Predator. You know what those are? Mm-hmm. The Kawasaki's that have the Ninja motors in them. Yeah. I think that's what they're called, as a Predator or something like that. Anyway, but they're sit-down bikes, but they have a Ninja motor in them.
Yeah.
I was in Odessa, Texas, dude, and getting the tattoo done, and we took a break, from the session. And he's like, man, you could jump on it and ride it, dude. And I fucking
Raptors.
I hit it and I gunned it too much, and I fucking got squirrely all the way across the road, dude. The fucking the kick or whatever it's called, the parts that come out on the side where you set your feet. Did I fucking I shinned that bad boy, laid it down in the middle of the road, almost got ran over by a car because I couldn't stop. Slid a brand new tattoo across the pavement, dude.
Damn.
The last time, and then the next day is when I fractured my head out there at 8 Mile in Odessa.
The next day?
Yeah, I had a 450. I had
a fucking learn from the day before.
No, dude, I had a 450 EX, a Honda 450 EX, and I was out there riding, and somebody in a Raptor started wanting to race. Right? I popped a fucking tire. Nope, give me another beer. Watch this. I popped a wheelie, and I came down and I hit a bar, a piece of metal that was sticking this far out of the ground, and it sheared my A arm off. and I fucking hit the ground. Next thing I know, the paramedics are there cutting my pants off, all kinds of shit, dude. I'm bleeding out of my eye socket.
Jeez.
And I don't have any kids, so but I can only imagine at that point sobered me up enough that I have not been back on a four-wheeler or a motorcycle since. And it's not that I couldn't ride. It's the stupid, I was drinking and it was really stupid. I had no helmet on.
Yeah.
I had no, oh dude, I'm lucky to be alive, and I think and even at that age, I was 22 at that time. And like, I still have that fear if I get on one, even, in the garage. You've seen pictures, Flames, or I think you have too, Iron In, I think both y'all have, there's a four-wheeler out there, and there's fucking go-kart or golf cart and all kinds of shit, right? But even when I help people work on their four-wheelers sometimes, dude, I have a fear of, it's not that I lock up and I get scared, but in my head I go, you know what, I ain't fucking touching it, dude. I'm not doing it, because I don't think the next time I got that good of ability, man. You know what I mean? Like, I think that was I don't have 9 lives, I ain't a cat, dude. That was my one and only use up of
the last time I was on a fucking motorcycle or just a dirt bike. It was a dirt bike I was on. I got fucking launched into a pile of railroad fucking tires because of the grouse was all fucking grown up, and I didn't know they were there, and I thought I can just drive through it because it was all flat, and nope. Woo! Yeah. Busted my knee all to fucking shit and everything. I almost fucking passed out, and it was my grandpa was still alive, and he was there, and I was talking to him, and I almost fucking passed out, and I headbutted him in the fucking face. So he fucking punched me in the fucking nose. He's like, "What the fuck is that for?" I was like, "Grandpa, I think I'm about to pass out because I crashed." He's like, "Oh, go sit down."
ATVs, especially the sport ATVs, like the Raptors and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The 450. Man, I remember them things are fucking fast. Yeah. I mean, they will be on two wheels like instantly.
And they're light as fuck too.
80 miles an hour, just Rough Riders.
Mine had a cam kit on it and everything. Mine was like super. I was driving 18-wheelers at the time, had nothing to do besides fix up. I had an 81 Camaro that I just drove when I came home to Odessa. That was my daily driver when I came home. And I had a fucking four-wheeler, dude. Like, what else do I put my money in? You know what I mean? And well, dude, yeah.
I never got crazy. I mean, I went over 100, but like I never had any close calls on the bike. I was always pretty well tamed.
No, not me.
There was a neighbor that had a four-wheeler, and I didn't know the person, but the story haunted me forever. It was in all like the newspapers and stuff. And as a kid, I remember my aunt and uncle. They lived right across the street from my aunt and uncle, but the kid was riding the four-wheeler at night. I think he was like a 15 or 16-year-old, and he got decapitated by fencing or whatever that was up. And I guess he didn't see it was like a line, literally just full on. And
I almost got decapitated. It was on a bicycle. It was when I was fucking young, but it's when I lived with my mom in Connor. I'm pretty sure you know where that is, Squirrel. Mm-hmm. And there was a hill that went down, and if you fucking angled it right, you go through the ditch and go straight across the yard and hit the fucking porch in your home. Well, we had a party. I can't remember if we were having a party before or after, but my mom stringed some fucking rope, and it was white, and I didn't fucking know it was there. We're fucking hauling ass, and the thing just fucking took me the fuck off. I had fucking rope burn all fucking. I'm surprised I don't have a fucking scar from it, dude.
Funny story. So 5th grade, like about 4th grade, 5th grade, we were allowed to ride our own bikes to school.
Yeah.
Do you remember the bikes that had the shocks on them when they first came out with those? The Huffies. They weren't really. I don't even think they were really fucking shocks, dude. I think they just put them on there and they were just plastic pieces that looked like shocks. Yeah. But I thought I was cool on this thing, right? I hadn't yet got everybody convinced that I need a mongoose or whatever
put
else.
Your cocaine in the back tire.
Yeah. And I didn't know how to tell, like then, you don't know how to tell a girl you like her, right? Besides try to pick on her, right? That's what we did, right? And so I was going to hit her back tire out from underneath her bike, like just to pick on her. I don't know, dude. And I missed. All right. but I spun my front tire all the way around and I stabbed myself with the handlebar.
Oh,
So I go home.
Right.
So I go home. That's funny because that's what my fail. I go home and I'm like bleeding out of my chest a little bit. Cody's gonna say, because he's my brother and he knows about what happened. I come home and my handlebar's broken off, because that's what happened when it fell. It broke and then it turned and just with the broken piece just kind of hit me in the chest.
Oh.
Well, I come home and
Right,
they were
Cody.
like, "Well, how did you break your bike?" You know, like, blah, you know, and I'm like, "Well, I just tried to knock her off her bike and I missed." So now I got a broken, and so my punishment was I didn't really get in any trouble because, you know, like I had blood coming out of me, you know, but I had to keep that bike. So I had to ride this fucking one handlebarred bike to fucking school for all of 5th grade, dude, because of my, and they wouldn't let, I was like, no, I'll just take the bus. And they're like, no, you're riding your bike to school, dude. You wanted to ride the
No,
bike.
motherfucker, this ain't going down like that.
So I'm riding, no handlebar, and I had to explain to everybody. And then of course, like the bullying from school, right? Oh, what, your family's too poor to buy you another bike and all this. Oh, dude, no, it's because I messed up. All right. I have another bike at home I could be riding. Yeah, but anyway, dude. Yeah, the first time with pegs. Oh, dude.
Yeah, yeah. I had a mongoose that was all decked out and shit. You know, double pegs on both fucking tires and all that shit. It had the free fucking hub that spin 360, so you can do bar spins and all that shit. We're all fucking wiped out on that bike so many fucking times. My knees, dude. If y'all can see my knees, they're just covered in fucking scars because we didn't wear no protection, no fucking helmet, no gloves, no fucking anything. It's just fucking ride or
Did
die.
they even make bike helmets in the 80s?
I think they did, but I think everybody got made fun of that had them.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. And now you're fucking a dumbass and a fucking idiot if you don't wear one.
Yeah. No, I was a dumbass on the next bike. The next bike I had, you remember the banana seat bikes that were red with yellow seat? That's what I got for my next bike. Yeah, that's.
I would make fun of you. I saw you on a banana seat bike. I would be making fun of you.
That was the next bike that I was allowed that I got. And
I would be calling you not politically correct words.
Yeah,
dude.
Dude,
not allowed to say on YouTube. But I totally.
Dude, oh man. And it was like shortly after 6th grade, 7th grade, I played football. Then I learned how to fight, because after that, I did get picked on a lot for that one. Like, let me tell you, I try to buy the Emmitt Smith shoes. I
don't care how badass you are. You kick 5 guys' asses all on your own. If you leave the fight and get on a fucking banana seat bike, you lost. Okay.
Hold on. Was it one of these? It's probably not it, but
you still lost the fight.
Oh wait, that's not me. Oh wait, that's not there. Oh, sorry, I'm hitting buttons. It was red, I could tell you. Yep, but it was red. So imagine that bike, but all red, and the seat was still yellow. That's it, dude, right there. But that's a girl's bike. That's a girl's bike because the bar's too low. My bar was higher than that. At least it was a boy's bike, but that was it, and it was all red with the yellow bright. Dude. And the seat was immaculate, right? So like it wasn't even torn up, so that motherfucker was bright yellow, dude. It looked like a banana. Yeah. Looked like I was sitting on a fucking banana. They're $815 now. Now I want that motherfucker back.
Yeah, that's retro.
I saw the price, dude. I was like, now I want it back, dude. What the hell? Oh man, that's crazy.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I don't
fucking times.
We were talking about. Who remembers? Me and Iron were talking about this now. Now that's, since we're talking about retro, this comes to my mind. Who remembers pop-up video, dude, on VH1?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Where they had like the video facts pop up or about the bands and all that shit, dude. Anybody remember? That's just a random question that I have for who remembers that shit. Or when VH1 used to have comedy nights. VH1 had stand-up comedy on it all the time. I don't know, dude.
Do they still make music videos?
I don't know if anybody has music videos.
I haven't watched TV in fucking forever, so I don't know either.
I don't know if anybody.
Sometimes Spotify, like when you have Spotify up, it'll play like a video and stuff.
And then sometimes it just plays like a loop of a 2-second video. Yeah, or it just plays like a couple of loops. Ask Jeeves. Hell yeah.
Jeeves was ChatGPT. Jeeves is fucking ChatGPT. Like that's the reincarnation.
Yeah, dude. I used to ask Jeeves all kinds of questions.
Oh, no, I don't want to leave. Stay.
I don't know what Flames is doing.
Ask freaking Jeeves.
He's having a breakdown over there. I did have it. What? What do you got? Yep, pop-up video. There you go.
Yeah, it would be like, did you know Brett Michaels, graduated high school his junior year instead of his senior year? Just random, just
right.
Like my pop-up video would be like, did you know that Squirrel Master went to school with Jennifer Love Hewitt in high school?
Oh, dude. So you would do, what if you did a stream where it had just random pop-up facts about yourself? I stopped peeing the bed at age 13.
I fractured my head, and
then underneath it, psych, I still pee in the bed. No,
you know what it would do is it would, because you know how on a lot of streams, like you can tell, and people are busy. Like I get it, people they pull you up, they're listening, or they start to do stuff. Everybody's time is valuable. But I can guarantee you, people would less likely look away if they saw these crazy facts.
Oh yeah, dude. Especially
ones we can make fun of you about.
Oh, dude. If you could just put randomly, and it's just like as a roulette wheel, and you don't know which one's gonna pop up. Some of them could be serious.
At age 24, I got genital warts.
Yeah.
And then tell them there's a random chance that a fun fact about your friends or viewers will pop up, And then I'm like, this motherfucker better not put some shit I told him in secrecy up here.
Oh shit.
Like random fact pops up. Iron Squirrel's terrified of aliens.
Yeah.
Flames is scared of the dark.
Yeah.
I'm not though. I'm not, just joking.
That'd be fucked up. I really am terrified of aliens.
Yeah. Especially with dude, there you go. There goes right into there. Since you're terrified of aliens, dude. Have you seen the newest releases this week?
Goddamn.
Which I don't.
I'm gonna take a piss before we get in this one.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
There's been another government drop.
Yeah, so that's what I hate about this, right? So I'm just gonna say this even before he gets back. I hate that they're doing it like it's been explained to me by people that work in the government, and other agencies like that, because it cuts down on the fear and the panic, right? So the slower they release stuff, it cuts down on that, right?
Is it building up?
Yeah, I guess, dude. I don't know, but I hate how they're releasing it like fucking episodes of Love Island, like watch stay tuned
Sunday at 9 p.m.
Yeah, stay tuned and we'll tell you more. But now they're confirming that they're coming from the water. And blah 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 blah. There's like some more. They released a lot of it that they're doing is reconfirming and releasing photos of things that have been said already. So that orb that they say that they shot that missile at and blah blah blah, right? So we talked about this kind of last week.
Shattered,
we were talking about it last week, and see then this week they release more and say, oh well, this is what was in that video. So there's like a 6-star thing. I don't know if you saw that last week when we pulled that up.
Yep.
Now they're saying that's what came out of the water and was there. So it's like they're building. I hate it like that. You know what I mean? Like it's hard to even put, and I think some of it is misdirection. And if I'm on the watch list, I'm already on it. So whatever. But I feel like some of that is like, don't watch over here because we're going to tell you more about this. So what they're doing is they release this. And then you're like, oh, I wonder. And then another 2 weeks go by, 3 weeks, and they go, okay, new facts. But it's about this, and it's about the same stuff, and I hate that. But they're starting to confirm that it's coming from the water, and that they've had, now that I guess other people are saying it, that they've had some kind of contact with it, whether it be inaudible where they can, you know what I mean by that, right? Like they don't know if they can understand them. So they don't even say if they can understand it, but they say they've made some sort of touch to them, which is crazy, which is insane, because it's to me, it's why don't you tell us at all?
What's insane is if you asked me just 10 years ago, if our government came out and said pretty much all the things they've said, aliens exist, we've made contact, I would have been like, oh my God, like it's the biggest fucking news of our lifetime. This is huge. And it's just like nobody gives a fuck. Like if that was their goal, bless their hearts, they fucking nailed it because somehow they released what I would have thought 10 years ago would have had people in the uproar and everybody's like, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, or people, I don't understand this. So this is a true fact. I was going to bring this up, and I know it doesn't really have to do with aliens, but in a way, to me, it's science fiction and stuff we wouldn't have believed, and it ties in, right? So, they're doing in Silicon Valley, they've already approved armed robots.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now the government's pitching the idea around.
Oh, of course.
But if you would have told me that now, if we make a video, let's say we make a video about this little clip and we put that on somewhere, somebody's going to be like, oh, smoking crack. You know what I mean? Or you're what's wrong? You think what are you talking about, dude? This is shit that we not would never, ever happen. This is stuff that if you said 10 years ago, you were almost committed to a fucking funny home, right? Now it's like, oh, now something's wrong with you because they think they're out to get you. Yeah. What else are you supposed to fucking think, dude? Why weren't we told about all? Now it comes out they've had this shit for a long time. They're not just releasing robots with weapons on them, and that's their first trial run.
No.
You know what I mean? So that to me, that's like the biggest part. I think they've done, like you said, they've done their due diligence with putting it in movies, making it funny, making it outlandish, and now that it's real, it's not real. You know what I mean?
It's not even nobody takes it serious. Yeah, we're completely it's completely. If that was the psyop to desensitize us to it, it worked. Like even
Good
me, I'm not as excited as I should be.
Yeah,
though. I'm a complete space nerd. Like it's
Same.
just like they have us trapped in such a 2-dimensional world of go to work, pay your bills, pay your mortgage, better pay your taxes, better pay your taxes twice. It's like you're trapped in that mindset of whatever. I still got to go to work tomorrow. That's fucking depressing, bro.
Yeah.
Like if our civilization is literally so trapped in a cycle of pain, living, eating, paying bills, playing video games, watching podcasts, watch Game of Thrones, repeat, go to work, pay bills, pay taxes. And somebody says, "Oh, by the way, there's fucking aliens out there and they're flying fucking spaceships and shit. And they're coming out of the ocean. And oh, by the way, they're not fucking human. They're aliens." And everybody's like, whatever, I gotta go to work.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Did y'all know? It's just like, so we used to be real big on solar eclipses, nebula, stuff that we could see. It was big news, right? Did y'all see, this month we had a blue nebula? Did y'all see that? Did y'all know that?
No, too busy.
So yeah, so like
our phones.
Yeah, so there's I'll show you real quick. This was actually what happened.
I think a lot of that contributed to the light pollution. We don't get to see what
nobody
the
looks
natural
in the sky. Not many people look in the sky anymore.
Yeah, well, that too. But we don't get to see what the natural. You take all the light pollution away, we see the whole fucking space. We see stars, thousands and billions of fucking stars to our naked eye.
It's kind of small there, but that's what I can't pull it up. But you could see that in the clear sky. I went and looked at it.
Yeah,
but it was all over, kind of like not on main news, right? So before it would be, we're gonna have a solar eclipse, this, that, and everybody would be outside, right? You know what I mean?
Schools would be building the little fucking tubes out of the toilet paper rolls so you could. Like it was, there was hype,
and now it's just. But even for that, it's kind of like what no one. I hate to say it, but it comes down to just like the Don't Look Up movie, and and come on, why can't I think of that's the Don't Look Up was the predecessor to what's the one with Terry Crews where he was the president, and Idiocracy.
Oh yeah.
Idiocracy. So Don't Look Up was the predecessor. It came after with Leonardo DiCaprio, but I think that's what it's kind of being programmed to do. I mean, what would we know? It's like that show I was talking about last week about, with the virus, with that, we got the message sent down. It's on Apple TV. I can't even think of the name of it, But like, what would a true alien invasion look like? We don't even know. You know what I mean? And we're not going to look. Like, why would they want us to panic? Because it stops what it stops the natural, when that's not natural, but the way that the world works. Because
What would
if
it
you don't
take for you
if you
guys
don't
to
go to
take
work,
it seriously?
Huh?
What would it take for you guys to take it? Like, at what point would this alien disclosure business actually strike a chord? Like, what would it take?
If they showed us
That's for
proof.
anybody in chat too. Like, what?
Yeah.
Like,
If they
is it
showed
the
us proof.
fucking UFO showing up on Fox 5, Channel 5 News, and fucking parking on the damn Capitol White House lawn?
How do you know that's not AI?
I'm talking about they fucking they're
Program.
okay. They say they're going to show fucking Area 51 and all those fucking. They're taking a camera down there and fucking walking it through the fucking hangars, showing all the fucking technology they have and what they're fucking working on and everything.
But how do you know that's not AI these days, man? That's I think that they've waited to the right point. They've got us to where I think it's all interesting, because a lot of the shit that we're talking about right now, like Iron could tell you, like in Y-Files, and we've all seen all this shit for how long?
I also think part of the problem is the government says, hey, this is this, and a lot of the people don't fucking trust the government, so they don't give a fuck of what the government's saying. They could say, hey, aliens are real, but like, well, it's the fucking government saying it, so I don't give a fuck what they're saying.
The distrust for the government's at all-time high, which
No.
I'm actually happy about. That's the way it should be. I just wish people would not trust mainstream media just as much. There's so many people, young and old, that still tune in to Fox. They still tune in to CNN or ABC News or NBC News. They haven't figured out that they're still drinking the Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
All of them, every bit of them. Doesn't matter what side. It's all bullshit. Stop getting your news from there. The world would be a better place.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Legitimately, if all them fucking bullshit news stations literally just bit the dust tomorrow. Like if people just stop watching them.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Take all that bullshit away. Take all the fucking drama series away. And all
That's
going
to be my clip. Hey, fuck you, Fox. Fuck you, CNN.
There you go.
Fuck you, ABC. Fuck you, NBC.
Yeah.
You're fucking poison to the world. Literally.
100%.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't. It's hard to even. I mean, like, the most outlandish. You know how I feel about CERN, you know, and a lot of those things, man. But like, you can't. Even what your own eyes see these days, man. I don't know if I really believe even what my eyes see. You know, like I can't. Some things I just can't believe. Like we could pull up pictures that they've released as, you know, stuff from the government, and you're still like,
No, I wouldn't believe it. No,
I don't know about this.
You can send me a picture that you said you took, and I might be like, "Oh, fuck you."
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude. I'm just. That's what I mean. Like in the real life interaction part of it, you know, like it's. I don't know. That's why I said, bless you. That's why I said I think they've done such a good job of making it to where we're desensitized, man. We're desensitized to a lot of things. Desensitized to war, for sure. You know, I mean, we're desensitized to everything that has gone on. And that's the thing. You're still considered crazy if you say it's all been a setup. But it's all been a setup, dude. Every last bit of everything, I believe, and I think that's why the government's not trusted. It's the lowest, right? You know, and everything else, because it's 100% setup, dude. It's been put there. It's, you know, the propaganda is not just from the Germans and just from Russians and from outside governments. You know,
right?
We have the same issues, man. Here, you know. So, but anyway. I don't know what it would take, man.
I'm not sure that the world is a worse place than it was 30 years ago, because part of me thinks that we were just in a blissful ignorance because information didn't travel lightning fast via the internet, via cell phone, via Facebook, via TikTok. You know, it wasn't, you only got your news from the newspaper, your next door neighbor, church, you know, or maybe the local news or whatever. And so you were just in a blissful ignorance. Meanwhile, there still was tons of bad shit going on. You just didn't have the literally the Library of Alexandria in your pocket every day, you know?
Yeah.
But if going back to the alien, what would it take for you to be like for the alien ship? Like, what? So how are we supposed to act? If aliens came down and was like, boom, and broadcasted and showed everyone, hey, we're stepping out of this fucking spacecraft at this time and this date at this fucking location, and then it's broadcast on every single technology that has a screen on Earth. How are we supposed to act? Like, what are humans that never have only thought we were the fucking center of the universe, and now all of a sudden, boom, we're not. Like how like, especially us three. Like, how are we supposed to react? Are we just lose our fucking shit? Lose our shit?
First question I'm asking them, like, right? If I'm like on the news and they're like, Mr. Iron Squirrel, I almost said my real name, by the way, I almost said my real legal name. Mr. Iron Squirrel, what do you want to ask the aliens? And they're like, put the mic to me. I'm like, do we still need to go to work and pay our taxes? And once they say no, then everybody else in the world can be like, oh, okay, shit just got real.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. I don't know if there's any. Man,
I'm saying, how would you react personally to it?
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea.
Internally, how would you like? Boom. Okay, there's other life out there besides Earth.
Yeah, I don't.
Would you?
I already know there is.
Yeah, I was gonna say
but I have it in front of you. It's like, boom, I can reach out and fucking touch it. It's like, oh, it's right there. Like, would you like lose your shit, or would you just be like?
I already think we have, man. Yeah. I mean, we're here, so.
But we don't know. Yeah. None of us know that, though. I believe that there is and all that stuff.
I think it would be more of, I wonder if they're gonna, if I need to prepare for a war that we're probably gonna lose, because the thing is, here's the thing: if it comes down to, I'm sure there would be fear, right? I'm sure that there would be hesitation and all that, right? But the simple fact is, they found us. We didn't find them. We already lost.
Yeah.
There's no battle to fight, really, because if we had the technology to know that they were coming or to find them first, we might have a chance to win.
But who says we have to fight, though?
Who says we don't have to? That's the thing. That's a human thing. But at the same time, what human doesn't fire an AK-47 at them?
Yeah,
off in the middle of a desert. So I mean, I'm not even saying, just in general.
Yeah,
imagine these inhabited tribes, right? And they're the first ones to meet aliens. To them, there's no difference between an alien and us. To them,
I mean, there's still tribes using the fucking sticks and stones.
Yeah, and that have never seen people outside of their tribe. Yeah. So what if they're the first people to meet the aliens? They're not. Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming, and I'm 100% probably, I feel like, right in this, because we act like we went to the moon in a paper airplane. So I mean, I don't think we may have some stolen technology, which we can get. Well, that's a whole long, deep dive into that we would have of theirs. I don't think we're as smart, and that's the problem.
No,
we have it. I'm happy to be an American. I'm happy to be a human. I'm happy for my life, the chances, like we've talked about before. But I don't think we're the smartest things in this universe.
Dude,
man.
I'm ready, dude.
Much less the next one.
They bring back the what's it called when you get pulled into the army?
Draft.
The draft. They open the draft up from anybody under age 60, and they're like, "All right, Flames, Squirrel Master, Iron Squirrel, you're drafted. Congratulations. We're shipping you your super secret laser fucking cannon gun." Like, and it looks like it's from Halo fucking 5. You know, like, and I'm
fuck
like,
yeah.
Fuck yeah. And, here's your bio armor. You know, like let's go, boys. This our whole lives.
All right, just let me shoot you in the foot and see how it feels.
Our whole lives they've been training us for this. Halo, Call of Duty, Fortnite. Fucking, I'll build a fucking wall.
Yeah, I'm what's his name from Armageddon, dude. I'm riding the nuclear bomb.
Yeah, there you go.
What do you say? So I can feel the power. No, he says I can feel the power between my legs. That's what I'm. I mean, like, I don't know, dude. Like, I don't know what you would do. I don't.
We've been training our whole lives for this, fellas. That's it.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah. I mean, I don't know, dude. And some of these, dude, there's so much going on. Like, I don't understand how they're finding. Like, I know technology gets better and everything else, but how is our fundamentals, even like the food pyramid, because we know that was a scam, right?
Yeah,
But
isn't that
how's
crazy?
but how is that now flipped upside down, literally, right? And that's the basics. So we build from there, you know? Just don't let
It's
me
so
control
much,
the
man.
door.
Like
of the
we
shit.
were at dinner. I was at dinner with the kids last night, and it comes down to like salt. And so my kids wouldn't put salt on their food, which I was never a big salt person until I figured out that salt's actually good for you.
Yeah.
The only time sodium is bad is if you're at risk or you have a really high sodium, high blood pressure,
Oh
those
yeah,
things.
if you're
But
eating a
like
shitload of fucking salt.
your body needs salt. Like it's okay to put salt in your food. But my kids were like, no salt. And like I used to be the same way. And now, like, through education and science and research, it's like actually your body needs a certain amount of sodium.
Especially if you're sweating.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't, I don't know. I don't know how I would react,
Yeah.
I mean, I think I would be, I think I would, I would think that it would just be kind of like anything else. At first, it would be a shock, and then it'd be like,
Yeah.
okay,
I
what
think I
now?
would be like, that's fucking cool. Let's go do some cool shit.
How do I tell you I'm your friend?
Yeah.
what I mean.
Jen said you're not allowed to control the door to the ship.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
will lock our asses out once the tornado sucked us away.
Did you open that door? Did you open that door? And I'm like laughing my ass off and can't
Yeah.
say yes.
It never even said in the game in this fucking that funnel game. We're safe in the truck. And I'm looking out the window, it's fucking twisters just fucking tearing, mangling power lines, and all of a sudden the door starts opening. I'm like, oh my god, did you open the door? Did you? And then boom, it just gets sucked out into the tornado. Like, I'm going, like it's sucked
And
out.
then you just hear Iron in the clip going, "Hey, did you open that door? The
He
door
never answered. Well, then he uploads a TikTok clip that actually has his full comms because he was on mute in the game, and he's like, "Yeah, open the fucking door."
That's great.
That's like
That's
that's
funny.
you. But first, let's not miss the part where you did it to me first.
I did.
When I was like, I know
that
where
was
she's
for
at.
science. That was
Then
like I just wanted to
mine-
see what would happen.
Mine was too. Mine was for
you knew what was gonna happen. Mine was for science.
You know what's bad is that when you watch that clip, you see me try to close the door so that I can stay in, and the tornado sucks my ass
Sucks
out.
your ass out too.
And
Yeah,
I got
right.
sucked out too. And I
You
was
see
like,
him start. He's like, "What?"
Could you imagine
Funnel
dying that
runners,
way? That
definitely
would
try.
fucking suck.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, I'm excited. Squirrel Master said he was gonna help me reach out to like companies because I do have a passion, especially about games like that are just bangers and like off the radar for like I feel like I genuinely with that video, I genuinely feel like, hey, that's 20,000 people that watched that video.
Yeah.
700 people shared it. I told Squirrel Master, I said, so 700 people shared it. They probably shared it to a friend or two that said, hey, I want to play this with you guys. So multiply that 700 times 2, maybe 3.
It's worth at least a free game.
Yep.
You know what I
Right?
mean?
Like, hey,
that's
man,
the thing. is,
Funnel
like,
runners work with me. Like I want to.
I'm telling you, I was telling. That's what I was telling you, Iron. Like I feel like there's, man. I've talked to so many people about you don't have to be a big creator.
Nope.
And I was watching, dude. I don't watch Streamer University. I don't watch that stuff. All right. But I was watching a part that came up on YouTube, and it caught my attention because the guy was talking numbers. You know how I am about numbers, right? And he's like, look, I do this and I am sponsored by Red Bull, and this is my numbers breakdown. I pay this much a month for people and PR. You get what I'm saying? He broke it down. He said, I may make $3 million a month, but I'm paying out $1.5 million. You get what I don't remember what the exact number was, right? And he broke it down all the way to the top because, so this last month, how many people do you think went live on Twitch? Just throw off
3
a
million.
number. No, 9 million.
God.
Almost.
Damn.
So you take that, it was like 9,200,000 and something thousand or something crazy like that, right? So these people were the top 10% of that, right? They were making $3,000 a month. which is not, we say that's not bad money, but you think about everything they put into it, right? And he was like, what's missing from all of these people? None of them had brand deals. None of them were getting endorsements. And he had the same sentiment that I've been telling people for a while. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why not? Why not? Why not? Because that's the easiest thing that you can do. These people need that. They need it. They need it with video games. They need it with products like Lucid, for example. Like we were talking about Amazon before, and you brought up Lucid about the videos he's putting up, and I was saying it is free money, but it's money that's already out there for people. These companies have allocated so much money every quarter for that type of advertisement.
Yep.
And if they don't use it, it just sits there. So they have it there. You just have to ask, right? That's all you have to do for a lot of this stuff. And I think that's like one of the biggest things. Somebody said hi. Sorry.
Yeah, when I was doing YouTube hot and heavy,
Let's go.
I had 4 main sponsors and all that stuff. One was an energy drink, one was a fitness supplement and all that stuff. One was Epidemic Sounds and shit. So if I want anything from them, or if I wanted a collab, and all I do is fucking ask, or you're like, hey, send me a case of
knowing how to ask,
yeah.
Send me a
But
case of
not
fucking
getting
energy
some
drinks and shit.
There's a lot of bullshit scams out there too. Like when I say scam, you'll get a little something out of it, but it's more of a pyramid scheme. Like I'm looking for legit partnership.
Well, you go straight, and that's the thing is a lot of people, they think you got to have agencies, and you have like true agencies. And Iron, and Flames, before when I was streaming real hard up, I say hard up, but when I was going every day, everywhere I could, I had an agency.
Come on.
And they even told me, you don't need an agency to do this stuff. We can guide you and tell you how to do it, but you don't need us. And I was lucky that I knew the guy, you know what I mean? And he's like, dude, you don't need somebody to do this. You need to put something that's kind of like what Jen was saying, you know how to ask. You don't just go, hey, I am a streamer and I do this. No. Hey, I will dedicate these amount of hours to your games. Send me your games. And how hard is it to dedicate a 2-hour stream a week and make a video for it? You know what I mean? And to put that in a nice way. But I think people miss, you know what I mean? I think they miss that a lot. And yeah, those pyramid schemes, there's so many of those.
Yeah, he said Dubby. I didn't want to say it out loud because I have a couple of friends that are partnered with Dubby, and I didn't want to offend anybody, but swear to God, that was top of mind. I was thinking Dubby, like they're doing that for their own growth. There's no real partnership there,
No.
It's like selling, what was it, Tupperware and shit people used to sell door to door, and that's all Dubby is. It's the streamer version of fucking selling Tupperware door to door.
Well, you know who owns Dubby, right? Is man, Chef just posted a video from those guys, the ones from New Zealand. They were in fuck, why it would be on my mind if I couldn't think of it, dude. Anyway, dude, they were it doesn't matter anyway, but they were people that did content and did this stuff, right? And then they came out with that energy drink that's just like G Fuel and the rest of them, right? And then it's a way that they came up with. I mean, it's smart marketing from them, right? You can't fault them for marketing, but it's something that everybody bites on and everybody wants a piece of it. And there's nothing free, in this world. And a lot of people think that, and you're not giving them any time. They're not just going to sponsor you because you send them an email and go, hey, I'm this person.
No, I want to show them results, like I generally think Wreckfest 2 has probably gotten a lot of people. When I say a lot, I mean 1,000 people is a lot of people to buy a game. $1,000 times, or 1,000 people times $30 is $30,000. I mean, I don't know about
people think if I have a sponsor now, I can just do whatever. It's like, no, the sponsor requires you to do certain shit in certain ways and all that stuff. They want someone will ask you like, hey, I want a certain amount of commercials from you and all that stuff, or we have these collabs lined up in the future. You do that. You need to do a certain amount of hours for this and all that stuff to keep your sponsor up and all that stuff. And that goes with any sponsor. You're sponsored by Red Bull or anybody.
Yeah. And a lot of what the video games people want is you may be on, there's a lot of us, like I told you, Iron, I knew of that game before you messaged me that day about it, right? But that made me pull the trigger. Right. So that's the thing is that these people, they can already have it. But when they see a video like yours or like somebody else's, they relate to that more and they go, okay, I'm going to pull that trigger now. And that's what happens. That's Peanuts big draw. You know what I mean? That's Peanuts, big thing that he showed with, Arc Raiders. And that's why those streamers get that stuff is because it's something they can see. And they're like, you know what? I'm going to hit that button now, you know? Yeah. Whereas when it's just them doing it, there's no actual footage. There's no gameplay, you know, but yeah, he did vaping and candy. That's why do I think that the guys from, man, I can't think, maybe it's just me being totally wrong, but, I can't think. I'll think of them when the podcast is over and I'll be like, that's what I should have said. There we go. Yeah. I should have said that.
That's how it goes.
But, yeah.
So here's their latest Funnel Runner's latest post on Steam says we are at 100,000 runners, meaning they sold 100,000 copies. If they've only sold 100,000 copies, that can't be right. If they've only sold 100,000 runners, and let's just say my video sold 2,000 copies, that's a fucking 2,000 copies of 100,000 is actually a pretty good percentage. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Yep.
I'm not saying give me $1 million. Just a shout out. Like
I mean, let's
start working with these companies some because like I said 700 people sharing my video tells me 1,400 people may have bought a copy because of that. That's me sharing it to Squirrel Master. We both buy the game to play together. That's two for every one share equals 2 purchases potentially.
Yeah. And then on top of that, once you get in with those companies too, what a lot of people don't realize is that, and they know you stream. That's what I was telling you about too, Iron, is they will put you, if you ever look on Steam and they say live, right? And it shows those people are just picked from the people that contact them. Because half the time, I'm not going to lie, dude, and I'm not throwing shade to anybody that does it, right? But it's not even that interesting of a stream when it's on there half the time.
No, I saw one, dude. I saw somebody was on Steam streaming the game. It was featured like that, which was the first time I'd ever seen that. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah.
I'm not going to name any names. So I don't even remember the guy's name, but yeah, it wasn't an exciting stream. He wasn't very flamboyant. He wasn't energetic. He wasn't like,
and those are the people that are, that's what
wasn't entertaining. It wasn't entertaining, you know, like me, I'm fucking like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
There is a whole section of streaming on fucking Steam, just in case you might know that.
Yeah.
I did not know that. Yeah. That would be.
But those are the people that shoot that shot, man. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, that's like the thing. It's, you know, there's been people, I don't want to mention names because I don't like to talk, you know what I mean? But there's been people that I've helped through AI. Like AI used in the right way can definitely be a tool, because if not, we would have to sit in front of Word for how long, find somebody that check your English, check all that stuff. Right. Where with AI, you can go, hey, my name is this, these are the stats, this is my page, write me a professional letter to these people. Right. And it'll do that, and it'll do it over and over again in a personalized manner. But there's so many people that they didn't think that some things were possible because they were so small, right?
Yeah.
And because the numbers didn't add up, and because of this, well, you can't, the only time I guess that's when we were talking about fears, that's a big fear I have. Like I was saying, like missing out and not doing something. We're going to miss, you know, the failures you have in life. You will regret those a lot less than chances not taken. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like I look back at my life and I don't regret my failures near as much as I do going, I should have done that. I should have gave that a shot. I should have done that. You get what I'm saying? And so that's just what it adds up to. And we let that fear run us a lot of times, because not just you, not me, not Flames, but everybody, because we don't think that, who am I? You get what I'm saying? Well, you're you still. What do you mean? You have people like Chihuahua was saying, that's because you're the GOAT. You have people that think that, and it doesn't matter. Your inner perception is not what everybody's outer perception is. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's where we miss that at a lot of time. Yeah, no regrets. But
no regrets.
But yeah, that's the thing that that I say to a lot of people, you know, like, and I'm giving advice that I don't follow myself all the time, you know what I mean? But it's the truth. I mean, like, that's what I miss, you know. It's I should have. What if I would have talked to this person instead of just passing by him? You know, like when I met Ice Cube, you know, like nothing really cool happened, but like I got to say hi, and it wasn't like I was starstruck. Hey, take a picture with me. I shook his hand, said hello. I was a little drunk and just kept walking, you know. But what if now I didn't do that? I said, well, what if I would have just shook his hand? You know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
what if I would have done even the small things? We let ourselves push ourselves far enough away from that that we don't try the stuff. And streaming's one of them. You know what I mean? We can go through life in general.
Dude,
Um,
I don't have a lot of regrets, and like that makes me wonder if that's because I haven't taken a lot of risk. You know, like there's literally not many moments in life where I'm like, man, I really wish I.
I got lots of them.
I don't have a lot at all.
I my regrets, like I say that from a personal thing, right? Is and when I say that it's not the failures, it's not the chances that I took. There's so many more chances that I wanted to take, but I talked myself out of them.
Mhm.
Those are the things that I look back on and go, what if I would have just gave that a chance? You
Well,
know?
that's what I mean. I've been at the same job for 26 years. You know what I mean? Like, where how many different directions could I have went? I look
Yeah.
at like my siblings now, and they switch jobs like all the time. You know, and I tell I literally made a joke. I texted Squirrel Master something a couple weeks ago, and I was like, I'm literally the oldest sibling. I'm the poorest. Like my younger siblings are making. I'm so proud of them. They're doing fucking great because we all came from literally a trailer with nothing, you know, like we're all doing good in my opinion, but they're killing it. And like I look at the difference and I don't know if it's like a loyalty thing, but like I just literally got a job and stuck with it and worked my way up and I've been there for 26 years, you know, like versus them, they'll hop around and do
That's the way
different
I am.
things and
That's the way I
I
am.
haven't taken any there's been no risk, you know. I've
Yeah.
just kind of held the straight and narrow path.
So you,
Yeah.
you you pretty much had one job your whole
I've worked for the same company since
career,
I
pretty
was
much.
I've worked for the same company as my first job.
Yeah.
See, and
My first
that's
job is still the same company I work at now.
see, and
Okay.
that's one of the things I look back on, and that's I guess that's a difference, right? Is that's that thing is I go, well, what if I would have stayed where I was
Hmm.
and didn't? And that's the thing, right? You know, it's a chance that I took to do because sometimes it's easier, you know,
Yeah.
it's easier. The money looked better or whatever else it may be. And I say, you know what? I'm going to change this job. I'm going to change this about what I'm doing. I'm going to change that. What if I would have stuck with and did what Iron did? You get what I'm saying? Or did what other people did? What if I would have stayed with that?
Yeah.
What if I would have done this? And I think those, like I said, those are the things you look back on as what I didn't do, and not so much of what I
Well, you got to
did
put in
do. You
you
know?
have to put it in factors of too. Do you enjoy what you do at that time?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
if you don't,
I wouldn't trade it now for the world
Yeah.
with the experiences that I've had. You know what I
saying
mean?
that's
Yeah.
that's
Because
the
we're
reason
all
I
different.
do
That's what
Yeah.
makes it a beautiful world that we live in.
it.
Is
Like I
that
have no regrets of changing the jobs that I've had in my
it's all
past
different.
because it's allowed
I
me
don't
to
hate my
have.
job. I don't say I love it though. Like people
Yeah.
say do something you love and it's never worked. I
Yeah.
don't know that I fucking I'm not even sure. I don't even know if streaming was my job that I would say I loved it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I think I love sleeping. Like is that a job?
Yeah, well, it's the same
Maybe
thing.
podcasting. I really do enjoy talking. Like
Yes.
especially with friends, you know.
When people are
This I
like,
do
well, you
love.
work
I
from,
do love this time.
when they're like, when you work from home and you do this and you do that, man, that's got to be awesome to be. No, it's not always. It's not the same. Like it's. I've mentioned this. I'm pretty sure to Flames. I know I have to Iron over. I don't know how many times. Sometimes I think about just fucking. I just want to go work for somebody else. You know what I mean, and not have to think 24/7 of what's going on and this and that and work. You know, like there's all sides to everything, and that's what makes it to me.
Mhm.
That I guess that's the mind change that
Yeah.
that we talk about having, is that I used to go, oh, and Art was talking about I don't know if it was jealousy, comparison, or however he put it. I didn't scroll up to look, but I don't. It's not so much of a comparison anymore as it is a, hey, tell me about it. I just want to
Yeah.
know how your life went, so I know how your. It's a difference in experience, you know, and I want to know that because that's the beautiful part. That's the beautiful part about us, is we have that free will to do, and we've all been through different things to end up still where we're at today.
Yeah.
Because I guarantee the person I am today, if people would have known me in my 20s, everybody would have hated me. Most of the people hated me when they fucking knew me. You know what I mean? Like, but I don't have to. The nice thing is that we're here now, you know, and we can all share our experiences and our road to get from there. But I don't know.
Probably not a people, a lot of fucking what? Probably not a lot of people know this about me, but I did content creation for close to almost a year full time.
Full time?
Yeah.
Nothing else.
No other job supporting it, just content creation. And bro, you know, for the first 6 months, awesome, you know, fucking badass, you know, like, I fucking did it, you know. After a little bit, you're just fucking you're always here. You're not doing anything else. You're fucking emails, phone calls, making content, fucking networking, fucking reaching out to companies and fucking shit. Dude, there'd be months I wouldn't leave the fucking house. I wouldn't fucking shower, fucking barely eat and all that shit. And I'm like, do I really fucking want this? I had to step back and look at it like, dude, do I really fucking want to fucking torture myself and punish myself just to build this shit and all that stuff? And ultimately, I was like, no, I don't.
Did you gain weight?
Huh? Oh yeah. I was fucking eating fucking junk food, fucking slamming energy drinks and all that shit, vaping my fucking ass off. I was in the worst fucking shape ever, but I had the most fucking money. It was fucking stupid. But I was also shelling out a fucking bunch of money because I had fucking, you know, several fucking editing fucking programs and all that shit, paying for fucking sponsors and shit that I was doing with, and fucking making, this is before AI was going on, so I was fucking spending money to fucking make logos and all that shit, and then fucking merch and everything.
There's definitely a balance.
Yeah.
I mean, but I've heard Ange talk about it before, because she calls it retired. She retired from her job, you know, when she's full-time content creation, and she talks about the struggle of balancing stream time, right? So like for a lot of content creators, it's not about streaming 8 hours a day. It's about streaming 4 hours a day, and the other 4 hours is all the other things you said: content creation, videos, you know, networking, companies.
And there's times when you get caught up in your stream and you're, you know, let's say 8 hours in stream and you're like,
because we're gamers.
And then you wake up the next morning, you're just like, you're even more tired because you didn't get enough sleep in you, and you're like, I don't want to upload anything, but you know you have to fucking upload. So then your sleep schedule is all fucked. It's just it's fucking horrible. It's a horrible fucking job to have. So
next thing you know, your stream room becomes a prison.
Yeah. Go to any content creator and ask them about when they first started off. They'll say it's miserable.
Yeah, I think some of the people, I think there's those personalities that it fits in well with.
100%.
Yourself grounded though. You know, I think that's, and some people are way better at that than others. You know.
And you know,
that's my hobby. It'll always be just my hobby. I just want to be good at it.
And like Mamba and Rebel,
I've been consistent. I've said that for a year and a half now. It took me a good 8 months to figure out that this will never be more than a hobby for me ever. And I just want to be good at it. So that's all I've ever said.
I mean, it was a blessing in disguise because that's when COVID started happening. So I got laid off from my job. So I was like, let's fucking full bore this shit. Let's fucking go hard as fuck on it. And I did and all that stuff, but you know, like I was saying, the Rebel and Mamba, when we're gaming on my Discord, and they're like, "What if you just stuck with it, Aaron? Like, what would have happened if you would have just been like, fuck the sleep, fuck how I feel, and just blasted fucking through it?" I was like, I'll probably playing with Peanut and all them. To be honest with you, I'll be probably fucking Tim the Tatman and all that shit, and Nick Nurks and all that stuff. I'll probably be one of those guys, you know, but I didn't, so I have no regrets for it or anything, you know. I had a great time when it was at that time, but you know, I have no regrets and all that stuff. I think I'm happier now. I mean, it's hard to say like, oh, I could be happier because, you know, I didn't reach to that other side of it. So, but you know, but I'm still happy and still No regrets and everything.
I can tell you're happy. I can tell. I don't even know how happy you were in that life, but I can tell just now that you're.
Yeah.
I don't think you'd be as happy as you are now.
No.
I think if you kind of read between the lines and you watch people, like you look at the ninjas and the people that have been doing it year after year, like you really have to question the longevity, how you stay relevant. You know, like am I just going to be hot for a year or two or fade out? And man, the stress of that thought alone. And so what happens when you get money? When you get money, you spend more money.
And that's before I had my son too. It's like, so what happens then, years later, I'm, successful in that shit. I'm blow up. I'm fucking famous, whatever, and I have my son, but I'm so already established in this shit. And I have 18 companies that I'm running that I have no time from him, cause I'm so busy, managing this, managing that and all that stuff. So I think it was a blessing in disguise, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I know, we just hit 2 hours and I know Iron has, a meeting in the morning. And
I can still go for another 2 hours.
Same.
All right, perfect. All right, let's go then. I got another question then.
Let's
That'll
go.
go
All right,
to
keep going. I'll
Don't tell me with the fucking good time.
Hey,
I
me.
intentionally make it sure.
I hate being that person, but you know me, I always let them know when the 2 hour mark is.
Yeah.
No, I appreciate it. I'm good right now. Yeah.
But I just always say it, and we always end up going a little over. But that's what always happens. But I did have, so we kind of talked about all of these things. But here's a question that I had, and so a belief that you had.
Yes, my butthole is shaved.
Waxed her.
That's important. That's important.
So was it 5 years ago though? That's the question.
You can think you wiped really good, but some of those hairs could still be, yeah. That's everybody's buttholes need to be shaved.
Yep.
Right now.
I'll be right back.
You don't have to do it right now, but like later.
No, go fuck that. Go do that right now.
I
come back with this clean butthole. Show us.
I come back and I'm like, I can't sit down, guys. I got razor burn.
I use alcohol on it. I splashed some alcohol on that shit.
Wait, you don't nair it? You gotta nair it.
You gotta nair it. There you go. Yeah, they get up a TikTok. They have that fucking ball fucking cream.
So you ever used Nair before?
No.
Okay, so I used Nair one time because sports thing, blah blah blah, right?
Fucking derailed this whole conversation.
What fucking sport was required you to nair?
It didn't.
Yeah, no shit.
It didn't require me. See, okay. So my brother knows too. So like, it didn't matter. Like I didn't want hair on my arms and my legs when I played football because it looked cooler. And when you were full tan, dude, you got to look cool. Okay. And it smells like burnt hair. Okay. So it smells literally like, you ever burnt your hair?
Yeah.
So that's what Nair smells like when it's on.
Okay.
All right. So I couldn't imagine the smell that would come from nairing your butthole. And the burn, because you don't want it to seep inside. I'm just saying, you don't.
I'm not the hairless football thing. I'm not putting two and two. By football, were you a ballerina?
No, dude. No, dude, we had to look good, bro. We were big.
I know what squirrel means.
But like, yeah, I was a swimmer.
The swimmer, yeah. See, if you said swimmer, yeah, I could see that. Aerodynamics and shit.
But that's a lie. But yeah, you're supposed to wash it up. I get that part, but it still stinks when it's going. I could not imagine. Like, what if you got like some dingleberries and you put that Nair on there, dude? It smells like burnt
hemorrhoid.
It just smells like, oh God, dude. God dang. You're like, that was
you ain't never felt, son.
Oh my Lord, dude.
You've been in back
not only the
50,
but how do you but how do you yell for help when somebody comes in there like, who the fuck is burning doo-doo in here? I'm trying to nair my butthole.
How do you explain that? No. How do you explain that? What's going on in the first place?
Well, first you'd have to get
bring
down
me a fan and let me spread my cheese.
I was gonna say first you'd have to get down from the sink where you were looking or the mirror.
You just running cold water on your asshole.
You're just in the shower.
Get the vibrating fucking nozzle on.
Oh man, that just went like, yeah. that.
All right, what was your question?
Fuck my question. So now, wow, I just done. I've got lots of questions.
You want to take
now.
a breath? Let's take a breather for a second.
My butt hurts, and I haven't even done it.
Oh shit!
Oh, dude, it's like I watched that movie
It's
together.
different.
Have you seen that movie Together?
Human Centipede.
Don't watch it. Don't
No,
watch it
I'm
if
not
you haven't seen it. Anyway,
Mm-mm.
it's about an alien thing that comes and puts like men and women's body parts together, and they're like getting it on in the bathroom stall, and Franco's his dick gets stuck in there, and she has to like break it off to get on. Yeah, that hurt
Oh,
bad.
damn.
Yeah, see, even saying like in the movie, I was like, that's it for me.
Wow.
Close that down. Anyway, I don't know what that had to do with Nair or anything else, but what's go straight into the question. It's a deep question too. Go straight.
I'm
from
hitting the
getting
reset button.
to- But what's a belief that you held strongly 5 years ago about like the gaming industry, streaming, that you've totally flipped on, and what changed your mind on it?
Good Lord.
Wait, say it again.
That's
So-
a hard one.
So what's something you thought 5 years ago, like about streaming of the gaming industry, that now your mind has flipped to the other side of, and what changed your mind on it?
I got it. No one cares about how good you are at a fucking game. They watch you for being the genuine person that you are. You still got to be entertaining. You still got to do certain things, right? But it doesn't matter how good you are at the game. And if you told me 5 years ago that, I'd have been like, no, you need to be the best. You need to be GOAT, no scope 360, cranking 90s, doing all the things. You know what I mean? That would be the thing.
Mine was not letting doing what I want for my content, and not letting the audience or what's trending dictate of what I want to do.
Mine is just, I used to think you had to be I don't mean to sound it in a bad way, right? But to be a successful content, if we're talking about content, right? So to be a successful content creator, you had to have a certain persona, like kind of what you were like good at a game or whatever else, right? But you had to have a certain build about yourself already.
Like a stage presence.
Yeah, and not that you were who you are.
Yeah.
You know, like I would think that you had to be something you're not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you had to project. I thought that there was nobody, and I guess also the industry has changed too.
Well, that kind of
But
goes
I
along
thought that
with
there was nobody that was who they were on camera, off of
Yep.
camera.
letting the audience dictate who you are and all that stuff. That's kind of what I was getting after too.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think that's one of my biggest ones, is because I thought every single person, and I think because I related it to movies more. So I thought everybody that streamed, and the people that I knew personally, because I've been involved with the backside of a lot of different of this stuff for a while, you know, and those are the people that I saw as they put on shows in front of the camera, you know, and when it was off, they were a different person.
Yeah.
Not in a bad way. You get what I'm saying? Not in a total bad way, but they still were putting on an act. And there is a certain point of it that is still an act, right? Because it's still entertainment. You have to.
That's kind of stigma back then, right?
Yeah. But I don't think, but even 5 years ago, that wasn't really I mean, if I go 5 years ago, TikTok was going 5 years ago, right? We've been there for 3 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So 2 years before that, and people were live streaming, you know what I'm saying? And
yeah. Well, back when like we started, at least, you know, when I started like in 2000, or even starting YouTube, it was like 2016, and people were streaming all that stuff. The people that were streaming back then were like, their production was like up here, and their fucking personalities and their stuff they were doing on streams was like, how the fuck they even doing this shit, you know? So it was like a pedestal for everyone that's like, oh, if you want to stream, you have to do this fucking badass shit that all they're doing. And then no one, we're like, we can't fucking do that, you know? And when people would, you know, see you streaming and like, oh, you're just fucking sitting there playing a fucking video game. What the fuck are you, you know? And so, like Squirrel says, it puts that persona in your fucking head. It's like, oh, I got to be over the top, and it's like, thank you for the fucking likes, you know. It's just like, no, you don't have to be that way.
Yeah, I mean, you could be yourself, and
Yeah.
that's, to me, I think that's the part that even then, if you really look at it, the people that were successful and that are, they still do well, but that do put on a show. But the people that stick around, I think, with the longevity of it and everything else are the ones who are them, and they do put some entertainment part to it. Like Queso's that kid is a perfect example of it. He's a little over the top when he's playing, right? And a little eccentric.
So hilarious. Yeah.
Right.
Hilarious.
But you can tell that he's not any different. That's him. You get what I'm saying? He may turn it up a notch, right?
Yeah.
He's turning it up a notch. He's the best version of himself on camera.
Exactly. Yeah, but he's not somebody totally different.
No. If we were hanging out with him in a bar drinking beer and something fucking funny happened, I guarantee you he would be just as loud, just as obnoxious, like, oh my God, you know what I mean? Like, that's him.
Yeah.
It's just he's pushing it a couple notches,
Yeah. Yeah, I think he is. I think, I just brought him up as,
and that's why people like him. He's literally, he's being authentic.
He's relatable.
Yeah, and he's
you can't be boring. You can't have a stream and be boring. No one's like, you've got to bring some emotion, whether you're tapping into somebody's anger, by rage baiting, and like the or happiness, or it just being yourself goes so fucking far. But make sure yourself is the best version of yourself. Like, if you can't be the best version of yourself on stream, don't hit the fucking button.
Exactly.
It's easy.
Yep. It's that fucking simple.
Fucking easy. Just play the game and don't hit the fucking button.
That's the reason I like Tim the Tatman so much. I know he's a massive fucking big streamer, but I feel like that he's genuine. He's himself and all that stuff, and he's just a fucking true dude. Just fucking plays video games that has a fucking massive audience. He's just like, and he said it a ton. He always says it. He's like, I'm just a fucking dude, man. I got fucking lucky on the fucking Twitch. He's like, I don't fucking know. I used to do landscaping and all that shit.
Courage, that's JD Courage, all those guys, man. They're just
and that's where Peanuts' big success comes in too, is the people that he brings on with him.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh, dude, it's they're. I don't watch his streams, but I watch enough of clips. You know what I mean, with my thumb scrolling, right? That, like, the interactions between him and the people that he's on there with is the absolute fucking. That's the gold.
That's like, how I don't through fucking Tim.
Yeah, it's just that's the gold in it. Like, they ask, because he likes Voodoo Ranger, right? So I don't know if you know what that is, Iron Voodoo Ranger. Okay, but so he loves Voodoo Ranger, and so they were going in and what's his name? I can't think of his name off the top of my head because it's not Cloaksy. Fucking Cloaksy's a freaking dude. It's funny to listen to him make fun of his intelligence all the time. But dude, this is one of the guys who's been streaming lately. He's like, but chat just says right now that Coors Light is better than Voodoo Ranger, and they say if you drink Voodoo Ranger, you're a pussy. Because if you drink IPAs, you're a liberal. And he's like, what? You could see the peanut face. You know what I mean? And he's like, let me tell you right now, I drink one Voodoo Ranger and you drink that water because that's the highest. And then he's like going off, dude. And without those other you get what I'm saying? I think that's like, that's really turning to the draw, I think, of streaming, man. When I'm interested in a lot of people that I watch, even friends that I watch, I love, like, Zach or anybody else that has Discord, and when people are in there and they're talking and there's that banter that goes on between other people, to me that's the true gold, because that's what people want to be a part of. Fuck you, but I don't know even what that means. They've called me Rakin for a month now. I don't know what it means.
Maybe the dumbest dude on the internet.
Yeah, Cloaksy, I swear to God, is, dude. That motherfucker asked him.
Fucking awesome.
Dude, Cloaksy, they were playing Pirates, right? They were playing a pirate. They were he was playing what's the remake that just came out? Come on,
I said glitter bubbles in chat. Oh my god. She said squirt. Fuck.
Squirt.
It's iron squirt. It's iron
Fuck,
squirt.
she did not come here and say squirt.
I'm calling you that from now on. You're an iron squirt to me from now on, Iron.
It's a little squirt.
It's Zach's fault. It's Zach's fault.
Speaking of Zach, there you go. See, that's exactly what I'm talking about. You see? That's the gold in it all. Yeah, Black Flag. They were playing Black Flag, and Cloaksy's like, "Do you think that people really were pirates, bro? Or is this just all fantasy?" And he's like, "Fucking Peanut's just like, no,
bro."
Nope. You know they would never do that. That's fantasy, dude. And it's just like, what the fuck?
Did you see the fucking clip where he asked fucking Tim the Tap Man if fucking iced tea has caffeine in it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they're just being funny.
I don't think Cloaksy's being funny. I think Cloaksy's being serious.
Yeah. But dude, he is a fucking freak at fucking video games. The first time, you know, the game Only Up where you have to go all the way up in there. He beat that shit this first fucking try. His first fucking try at that game, fucking beat it.
Yeah,
but that's what makes. But I think that's what makes it gold, dude. Is that, like, definitely even in that. I can give it another example. We weren't even streaming when we did the fucking Twister, the funnel runners video, right? To me, the funniest parts of that video are the beginning and the end. When I'm like, what that mouth do? And you start talking, you know, and you're like, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, right. And then at the end, when you're like, did you open the door? Wait, the door's open. Wait, did you open the door? Did you open the door? And you can see me in the camera just fucking dying laughing, not even answering. But that's to me, that's what makes gaming great, and that's what brought people to it. And I think it brings people back to what they really enjoy about gaming. You know what I mean? It's not so much of, like we were talking about, a production, because now you go on in the productions, you can see them on stream, you know, when they're just putting on a show, and you're like, dude, I don't care how many viewers you got, I'm out of here, you know?
Yeah, I don't care how good you are at Fortnite if you can't talk to chat. Fucking
exactly.
I'm out. Like
exactly.
Yeah. So kudos to the people that can be. Now the real magic is when you can be a Savage Mike and be the fucking goat at the game and still be talking to chat. Like when you can do both, sky's the limit, you know? Like I can barely play fucking Fortnite and stream now. Like the last time I tried to play Fortnite and dual stream, I got off stream and I was like, I didn't like that. Like I didn't like that. It was too much. Like my chat is too I don't want to miss a chat. I don't want to miss a chat. I don't want to miss a gift. I want to greet every single friend that comes in. Yeah. The same, you know, give them the respect and appreciation that I want to give them. And I feel like I couldn't deliver that. Like it was just, I literally questioned, like I started out the first year only streaming Fortnite, and now I barely stream Fortnite. Now I like sim racing and drive, because like driving, you can do a little bit, you know, like you can park the car or you can pause, or you ain't no pause in Fortnite.
No.
That's where I've got at though with streaming, man, is I only want to do it when I'm doing it with other people, to be honest. That's why if you saw it, like Malice is now on Wednesday nights, then Puncho, and we're watching your podcast, and which, by the way, anybody that doesn't know Iron or doesn't follow him anywhere, all of his links are in the description. So I forgot to say that way earlier, but there's that. But I feel like, to me, that's the fun part of it again, you know, and that's what makes me enjoy it again, is playing games, talking to people. Like I was saying, like me, Roy, and Toxic playing fucking Fortnite for just an hour or two. You know what I mean? That, to me, if I almost started streaming just because it was good conversation, and I wanted other people to say hi to her and to him and to other people that they don't see. You get what I'm saying? Like, to me, that's the draw that I have now, where it used to be, hey, I just want to get on and stay on, which most of y'all saw me like that 24-hour stream. I tried to play Rocket League 24 hours, which was an absolute stupid ass fucking idea. But, you know, I think that's what it's really changed about the industry, is people want that real, the realness behind it, you know? I mean, they still know you're there. You're there to entertain, but, you know,
once you have the confidence to be yourself, like,
and that's one thing I've been kicking around, is like, do I want to start streaming to do? Because I kind of like have a niche for it now and again. But I was like, if I do stream, like, I want to stream with y'all and like have my friends around all the time, and they're streaming too and everything. And I don't just want to get on stream and just play a game by myself and have an audience. Like I want I want to enjoy it with my friends too and have fun and all that stuff. And I think I would enjoy it way more doing it that way and not get burnt out on it.
It's better when you have people are horrible at games. I don't care anybody.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Jim
I
said
would
I'm horrible
probably
at games.
stream
That's
more.
that's the
I would
funnest
probably
part.
stream more if I had a set, like if Monday was Squirrel Master night, and
Yeah.
it was we're gonna game. Like I would make sure I streamed every Monday versus now I
Yeah.
rarely ever stream on Monday. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
This is
I
an
think
example.
that's
I can totally see that.
I think that's what got behind because we have community night, which
Yeah.
Paul's in UK, and that's hard for me. I don't like it at 6:00. I bitch every Friday. 6:00 on a Friday afternoon is such a bad time, but it's almost midnight for him in the UK.
Yeah.
Like, so man up and do it. And we still always have fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But to me, that's the thing. And nobody's personality. Malice has her own personality. Flames has his. Iron has his. Lucid has his. Jin has hers. Art has his. Cody, you know what I mean? Zach has theirs. And the most beautiful thing is when you see those personalities all interact to me, in the way that it does, and it's not toxic. You're going to have your points where you're like, shut up, it's your fault, but that's part of the game, but when it's not that toxic mentality of it, and it's just the true fun of it, to me, when I think about it, and I stopped streaming and we stopped doing all the different things, man. And now even making, clips, Jen, we were playing, that one clip I have up of Arc Raiders, the last one, the only one that I have up lately, when somebody killed her, and then I was like throwing the grenades on them, talking shit. I was just recording. I wasn't even live. That's the beautiful thing about OBS. You can all get together, record Discord. Everybody had just be recording, and you don't have to do it's not about, to me, it's not about the in the TikTok terms, it's not about the likes, and to Twitch terms, it's not about my concurrent viewers. It's more about the enjoyment that I'm having while I'm doing it, and that other people are having.
Yeah.
That are involved. And to me, that's the best thing for me these days. So
yeah, it's like if all three of us picked a day out of the week and was like, hey, we're gonna stream this and play video games together, I think we would have a fucking blast and all that stuff, and make some awesome fucking moments and everything.
Yeah.
I can't believe Glitter Bubbles came up in here and said Iron Squirt. Like, she's pretty big on Twitch. Like that's she's a pretty big creator. She just rolls up in here and says Iron Squirt.
Dips out.
How did this happen? How did this happen?
She said Iron Squirt, laughed, and then I said I did, and then said ha ha. And then was like, that's it.
And deuces.
I've done
Squirt. What's funny is I read it as squirrle.
Oh, she's still here.
I reread it and I said it doesn't say squirrel. It says squirt.
She said mark that one down, done. There we go.
Still talk about that. We're talking about that.
Hey, Glitter, you know you can clip on here, right?
So what happened was Zach raided her. Great raid. She had awesome vibes. She was doing just a fantastic job, and that's the beautiful part of Twitch is raids are one of the most beautiful features of Twitch. Yeah. Like guys, if you're out there and you're streaming on Twitch and you're not raiding, you're missing out so big. Like that is one of the best things you can do on Twitch is and take your time and figure out who you want to raid. What? That was one of the most memorable raids I've ever been a part of. But she welcomed everybody in. She's laughing. She's smiling. I hit the follow button because I'm not going to hit the auto. I'm not going to follow automatically, right? I'm going to be choiceful about who I follow. I hit the follow button and she goes, Iron Squirt, thank you for the follow. And I was like, what the fuck did she just say? And then she said it again. And then Zach's in chat laughing. He's dying. He's messaging me on Discord. He's in Discord messaging me, dude, I'm dying. And I was like, bro.
So what you're really saying is that picture that you just posted and said what I need to do is put a little squirt in there for you. A little iron squirt.
Iron squirt. The iron squirt. If you ain't iron squirted before, you ain't doing it right.
I wouldn't doubt me that Zach changed his name to Iron Squirt. And
probably. In his contact, Iron Squirt pops up.
or Bro Hub Squirt.
Fucking Dancing in the Rain is my ringtone.
That's fucking hilarious.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah,
That's
that was
funny.
good. That was a good memory for sure.
That's hilarious, dude. All right,
Uh,
that's it. From now on, that's
Man, there was one thing I wanted to talk about. It's 11:30. Well, I think we got enough time. I'm going to talk about this more on our Thursday podcast with Lucid as well. And Squirrel Master, I sent you the video, and it was a short video, short form video. I think it was 20 minutes long, but it really got me thinking. It was about cell phones, right?
Yeah.
And we talk about it all the time. But like the way the video broke it down, it really blew my mind. And so I really challenge everybody, one, to go in your settings and look at how much screen time you spend on your phone a day. And so in this video, they explain that the average person spends now the most recent numbers 5 to 6 hours a day looking at their phone. Versus a few years back, that number's climbed significantly. It used to be like 3 to 4 hours. Now we're up the average person's 5 to 6 hours, meaning there's people, I'm probably more than that. I wouldn't be surprised if I was more than that. And then they went on to say if you multiply that out in a week, that adds up to like 30 hours a week. So when you look at 30 hours a week, you're almost talking about a job, right? And you multiply that out by week per year. And then let's go even further. Let's talk about if you're 30 years old and you kept on that trend till you were 80, you'll almost have spent 30 years of your life on your cell phone.
yeah.
Does that not blow your mind? 30 years of your life gone looking at this phone screen.
oh, is this
And
bad?
Based on these averages, the average person per day thumbs up on their phone the distance of the Statue of Liberty. Let me say that again. When you're fucking scrolling videos and scrolling TikTok or scrolling Facebook Reels and you're fucking scrolling, that distance that you traveled with your thumb will equal the Statue of Liberty every day. Is that 8 hours?
Yeah, 8 hours. Messaging is 3 hours and 7 minutes. TikTok is 2 hours and 18 minutes, and DoorDash is 1 hour and 12 minutes today.
The whole premise of the video was the title of the video was it's impossible to dream about your cell phone. And I'm not sure about you.
I've never
dreamt about my cell phone. I've never dreamt about being on my cell phone or anything I saw on my cell phone.
Nope.
And so the reasoning behind that was dreams are typically your brain's way of reserving a fear. Maybe it's a loved one you haven't seen. You know, I don't know about you guys, but I always have dreams of like my grandma or grandpa, like somebody that passed that was important to me.
Yeah.
They always pop up. Doesn't matter if it was 20 years ago, they still pop up occasionally. You know, so dreams are for things maybe you want subconsciously, things you're scared of, people you miss, things you aspire to be. So if the cell phone's not in that list, what does that subconsciously mean your brain thinks about your cell phone? It means it doesn't. It doesn't. That time is absolute fucking waste. It's such a waste that your brain doesn't even give it any time in your dreams.
Yeah.
But yet, on our current trends, a 30-year-old, by the time they're 80, will have wasted 20 years of their life on a goddamn cell phone. That literally broke my brain for a minute. I was like, that's nuts. That's nuts.
Yeah.
That is absolutely nuts.
Yeah. I as soon as you said that, when you sent that video, and that's what we were talking about it, I've never, I don't think I've ever dreamed about my cell phone. And the reason my DoorDash is so high, okay, Glitter Bubble, I feel like I have to explain this, is I am so indecisive about food. I will sit here, and because I work from sitting here, I will be like, nah, I don't want this. Yes, I want this. And then I had to restock a little bit of the bar. You know, I have a bar. Well, it's not really a bar. It's just.
What was your DoorDash time?
Dude, it was 1 hour and something minutes today.
What
dude.
The fuck?
Yeah, dude. Look, it's right here.
You
DoorDash,
might as well took your ass to the grocery store.
1 hour, 12 minutes. 1 hour, 12 minutes, dude. Okay, I feel like I feel like for some reason I had to explain that. I was just gonna blow over that like it is, but I have to explain. You know, at least I text. You know, one thing I'm proud of when I looked at that is at least I text message more than I am on like TikTok and doing scrolling. You know, at least I'm talking to individuals. You know, I feel like, but I don't know. Holy crap! Yeah, shopping and food 1 hour and 13 minutes. Social was 6 hours. Most used apps category.
Mine was 6 hours and 19 minutes today.
How
Yeah.
the fuck do you check it on the iPhone?
I don't know how you do it on iPhone.
TikTok was 2 hours and 39 minutes. YouTube, an hour and 24. Messenger was 25 minutes.
So I just went to on Samsung. I just went to the settings and searched digital well-being because that's what it's under is digital well-being.
If you click the three dots, it'll show you like your.
I'm a
weekly
Scorpio.
reports.
I'm a
Dude,
Scorpio.
my weekly daily average is 7 hours and 57 minutes.
You throw the iPhone away.
I'm above
Dude,
average.
That is
above
great
average.
advice. That's great.
Hey, this will be the last
advice.
iPhone that I have,
That's-
so I agree with you on that.
That's great advice. But yeah, I don't-
32 hours on TikTok last week.
let me see my weeks now. That's just today. That's sad.
6 hours Messenger, 4 hours on Twitch. That's sickening. That is absolutely sickening.
So here's my notifications though. I get 106 message notifications today, 60 Twitch notifications, and 42 TikTok. It actually tells you how many notifications you get. I wish I could see the week. Oh, I can today. Show categories. I don't know. I can't get the week on my phone. It just shows me today.
Screen time.
I guess today's bad enough for me. It's like, fuck you, dude. You don't even want to see the week, brother. You'll throw the phone away.
Do you know what the most valuable thing you have is? Your attention is more valuable by ounce than gold. And so our phones are absolutely manufactured in a way to captivate our attention. Those algorithms are built every single way. We know that. We say it out loud, but we still do it to captivate our attention.
Oh,
the person that invented the endless. So you know how like on Facebook, remember back in Facebook where you would like scroll a little bit and then it would have to load? Well, there was a point in time where the guy who invented the endless scroll. So now on Facebook, you can just scroll and scroll and scroll and it never ends. The guy who invented that actually apologized. He apologized for ever thinking of that idea because of the broad impact it had on social media and like trapping people into just the endless scroll.
That's not bad.
So,
At least
here-
I can
here.
appreciate them saying my screen was off for a lot of this time. At least Samsung breaks it down to, nah, your screen was turned off. There, I don't feel so bad now. Thank God. I'm done looking though. I don't want to look anymore. That's as far as I got.
Well, so what does that count for like podcasts and shit? Because
Chick-fil-A.
I'm always listening to
Thanks, Jen.
podcasts on my phone when the screen's off. So
Yeah, well, it tells you when the screen's off and when the screen is on. So like,
so
whenever you
from Sunday
it,
to
it turns
Tuesday,
off.
just Sunday to Tuesday. Guess how many hours I fucking have? I have
Probably
18 hours and 7 minutes
3 days.
in 3 days.
6.
yeah.
That's 6 hours a day. You're right.
Yeah,
We're there with me.
that's not
Right.
bad. Yeah.
And
Mine's-
from last week, average of 6 hours and 2 minutes.
Well, I told you the average person spends
Yeah,
5
yeah.
to 6 hours a day on their phone. Like that's we're all doing that. Like,
And then
does that? But are we saying that's acceptable? Out of a 24-hour day, we're saying 6 hours a day on the phones. That's
Mine's
that's good.
mine's my daily average.
Does that seem
is
like balance?
9
We talked
hours
about
and
balance
7
earlier.
minutes. That's
Does
But
that
like
seem
I said,
balanced?
I'm also listening to podcasts and all that shit when I'm working. So
Yeah, I'm a huge podcast.
so that could be contributed to it too, because
I'm
I got
bothered
the
by
whole
that.
breakdown of last week. Last week was an average of 5 hours and 22 minutes. The whole last week was 37 hours and 37 minutes.
I'm very. I know I do business on my
Full.
phone.
That's a
too,
job.
Yeah.
It's
But
almost
I'm
40-hour
very-
job.
But I'm very bothered that my average time on my phone is 9 hours 17 minutes a day.
What did we do in life before that
Holy
with those 40 hours?
Shit.
Before cell phones, when cell phones were just the snake game, you were on your Nokia, you had the snake game, and you could send text.
Yeah, I was partying and fucking traveling.
What did we
and-
do with all that time?
Yeah,
Because
that's what I
that
was
time
doing.
is getting you're
Yeah.
allocating time to
Yeah,
that. Like
we
it's-
watched TV. We did watch TV. That's crazy though, dude. I that bothers me for mainly a reason because even though I work on my phone, my screens are right here. So yes, I have been taking time where I've told like, go sit on the patio, right? And I'll be sitting outside. I'll go do something outside because I've moved everything to my phone. So I could just justify it by, oh, it's because I started working from my phone. That's not fucking 9 hours a day, dude. That's not. You know what I mean? That's not. What's up?
Peach
That-
bomb.
Chat.
That's not 9 hours a day.
Everyone, put your hours in the chat right now of what you watched just today on your phone. I want to see that. I want to see these numbers.
Art said his was 6. Art said his was 5 hours 48 minutes.
This is another example of how I talked about the older I get, the more I think about balance, and the more I think about how valuable time is. And then I see or read or see an article like that, and I see I'm doing 6 or 7 hours a day on my phone, and then instantly I'm like, "There's no fucking way. That's not good. Like that's not good use of my time. The day's only 24 hours long. If I'm spending 6 hours of that, or 7 hours, or 8 hours of that, that's crazy. Like that's bad. That's
what
bad.
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Even if it's work hours, that means that let's just say I blame work. That means, what am I going to say? I work 10 hours a day on my phone. Shut up. You know what I mean? It's not the truth. That's crazy.
Yeah, so you're about average
7 minutes. Yeah, that's
still bad. So, average is still fucking bad. Don't fucking break it down. That is good.
The average person is 5 to 6 hours a day. Like that blows my mind that's how high the average is.
And it's I don't know. I don't have an iPhone.
So if you scroll down here, go to settings. You scroll down, you'll see screen time, the actual setting itself. And just go to apps and something. If it doesn't show anything right here, just tap the apps and it'll bring it up.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, that's
so. Like I said, I know. Like for me, I work. I have the luxury. I work from home usually 2 days a week, maybe 3 sometimes, and so I will have a stream on. Dude, that doesn't even count my iPad. Like I have my iPad here. I'm just talking bringing I'll have friends. I'll watch streams while work's going on. So how much of my attention is not focused on being the best I possibly can at work during work hours? And you know what I mean? Like there's so many questions. There's so many.
Yeah. And I mean, literally behind you say that behind this window is a Twitch window.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like in the same sense, like even if it's not watching a friend, it's looking at something, just what's going on. Hey, let me look and see who's doing what. Like
always consuming some.
There's a new game. There's this, or looking at what somebody will scroll by on Twitch and be like, oh, this person has a cool layout, dude. Let me go check that out. And then there I am. You know, like that.
Content is our version of the Matrix. We're being jacked into it because we're always jacked into some kind of entertainment that's a form of content. You know, that's
a crazy number there, Chihuahua. I'm in no way is my 9 hours talking shit, because I'm sure on some days it's bad, but that's mine used to be. I'm telling you, mine was. I would hate to look back, Iron, like when I first met you in Flames. I would hate to see my fucking screen time numbers then, dude.
Oh, I've pulled it before. I've taught. There's been days where I've hit 12 hours a day average on my phone. You know,
especially back when I was doing YouTube full time. I'd be,
dude. I don't want to even see it because I'd always be in a live, dude. You know, then that was the thing is that's something else that's changed, but it's not really a bad thing. You know what I mean? But I felt like I always had to, if I was gonna do this. Because I wanted to don't be ashamed. I wanted to do this and I wanted to learn about content and I wanted to better myself. I need to go and see as many people as I can, as much as I can, and learn and see and do as much as I can. Dude, I'd be scared as hell.
Oh yeah, I guess all I'm saying is I'm not saying I'm not any better, just the awareness of it, and then wrapping it back around to my conversation in the beginning about getting older and evaluating how you spend your time and energy. And then you watch something like that and it just blows your mind. Now I watched that 2 weeks ago and I can tell you my screen time hasn't gotten any better since I watched it, but I can tell you there's a mind game going on up here. Like, you know, when it told me that the average person scrolls on their phone the distance of the Statue of Liberty every day, and you're doing it for free.
Yeah.
You're doing it for free. And again, your attention is more valuable per ounce than gold. Your attention is so valuable. Everybody's fighting for it. Everybody's trying to figure out how to get you to stay on TikTok or Twitch or Facebook or YouTube. Every company wants your eyes on that screen. Your attention is valuable.
Whether it's your phone or your
And
monitor.
so are the content creators.
And
so is everybody.
Your fucking thumb is the real victim. Your thumb is doing all that work for nothing every day. Climbing.
Well, it's like with us, we're on our phones too, and we're also on the computers. So you know, put those two
double
together.
dipping. You're double dipping. Double dipping, right? Yeah. There's days I'm working on my computer. I've got Peach Bum going on my phone. I got Zach or Squirrel Master going on my iPad on Twitch. And then I got somebody up here on the tab on the third.
So it might as well be fucking 24 fucking hours of just content fucking being consumed the whole fucking time.
Yeah. That's and then you tie in outside of that. You put in Discord. I don't care. I mean, yes, you're talking to people, but a lot of times, dude, you're not. Like I have, you've seen I got a monitor there, a monitor here, a monitor here, a tablet here, a fucking phone in my hand here. Like it sometimes it can get. That's why, like, and y'all know some of the. I'll look like I'm in Discord and I'll be going to bed, dude. I'll just get up and walk off.
Yeah,
like half the time, dude. I will, because like it's gotten to that point where I have to make myself break that cycle, because I'm not going to stop. The truth is are you really going to stop doing it? But
No.
you can curb your behavior some,
because you can mitigate it.
Because I truly enjoy it. What else do you do? Go to the bar? You know what I'm saying? I mean, like what is some of those options of that time that you spend with your friends? I don't know it. Not everybody lives around me, and that's the time I get with them, and you have to be realistic about that part. But a lot of the times, dude, it's doom scrolling. I think that is what gets us more than anything, is that just scrolling, like you were talking about, with your thumb over and over again. We're not really watching. We're not engaged.
Oh yeah, there's been times where I just fell asleep on the phone,
dude. Yeah, we're just locked in.
Just fucking nodding off, and eventually just pass out, scrolling through TikTok actively, just fucking fall asleep, and my phone's on.
I don't even know that the bar is a bad thing, right? Like going to the bar can be fun. It's about how much you consume at the bar and the choices you make there. But man, you could have I guess it all goes back to finding the balance, like maybe putting the phone down to 2 or 3 hours and dedicating that other 3 hours to something else that makes you happy, or going to look for something that could potentially make you happy that you never done before. So Flames, obviously he walked on set, he was sweaty from riding his bike. Like that's something that makes him happy. For me, I don't know, I'm all over the place.
Right
like I jump around, like it could be cutting my grass on my new mower. I like that a lot. I like riding my mower, or going to the campground, or dancing with my mom in front of a live band. Like how much more of those activities can we put in place of that screen time? And I would challenge you that if those real life activities don't make you happier than that time on the phone scrolling the Statue of Liberty, I challenge you to keep looking and find something that does, because I promise you, you will be more fulfilled.
Oh yeah.
You just got to find it. You just got to find those things.
Yeah, and get out of your comfort zone too. Like honestly, get the fuck out of your comfort zone, because when I was searching for something that I wanted to do to get away from this and get in nature and all that stuff and put the phone down like we're talking about, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I had no idea, and I was like, fuck, I need something. So I was like, well, I have a BMX background. I used to do that and all that stuff, and like I don't want to do BMX because that comes with extra risk and all that stuff. And I was like, well, what about mountain biking and all that stuff? So I was like, well, fuck it, I'll get into mountain biking and everything. Got into mountain biking, and I had no idea that I would fucking enjoy it as much as I do now, and how much I needed it.
I need to find something like that outside of like the friend activities and camping.
Yeah,
I just jump around so much. Like one month it may be this, and so I guess it's the search.
Yeah.
My next one, I want to get a drone. I want to get a drone that has the thing that goes over your head, and I want to go to the lake. Then I want to go to a river where I can fucking just skate that thing along the water and fly up over a bridge.
It looks so fucking fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
But
almost
that's what
like playing a video game in
Yeah.
nature. Like you're in nature, but you're still like.
That's what it feels like when I'm on the bike and I'm hitting the fucking hills and all that stuff. It feels like I'm flying and I'm fucking free and no stress and just it's just me and the bike, you know. I have nothing else on my mind. It's just me and the fucking bike, and I can't put into words how much I fucking enjoy it and love it.
Yeah, I need to find that. I need to find that.
Yeah, and it's like the drone stuff. If you get in drone and mountain biking, there's cool ass tech to it, you know, like my fucking helmet. I love my helmet. My fucking
Oh,
full
dude,
face
there's
helmet.
drones you can
Yeah.
program to follow you while you're on your
Yeah.
bike. Like it will follow you and film you as you're going through the trails.
Right.
It'll just stick with you.
But yeah, I fucking so fucking enjoy it, you know. And I get my fucking goggles on and all that stuff. Usually have my camera on and all that stuff. And I enjoy the tech of it too, and looking cool and feeling cool, and just I fucking love the whole thing of it.
Can hear it.
Is that a T-ball helmet?
You know, I may look a little bit ridiculous when I'm just, you know, fucking bombing the fucking streets of my town, but fuck, I'm still having a fucking blast. And I think a lot of people, it's like, oh, I don't want people to think with this, that this. Like, fuck what people think. Fuck them. They're not gonna come up to you and tell you what they fucking think about you. So who gives a fuck? Just do what you want to fucking do.
That's what I say when I do yard work in my Speedo, dude.
Yeah,
There's a
Fuck
new
what the neighbors
appreciation
think,
I
dude.
have, regardless of how ridiculous something is. When you see somebody doing something that you can tell just they are so passionate about, they have just such a happiness and glow about them when they're doing it. Like you have to respect that, even if they're doing something you're not a fan of, you know, like ballerina dancing or something, you know. If that makes their heart happy and they have that glow, like I don't watch ballerina, but goddamn, I like seeing another human being have that passion, you know.
Yeah, I like seeing people fucking happy and passionate and all that stuff and living fucking life, you know. That's another thing I like about mountain biking. I can go anywhere in the fucking world to do it. And anywhere there's a road or a fucking pavement or a path, I can fucking mountain bike in that shit and be in nature and all that stuff. And I met some of the coolest motherfuckers mountain biking.
That is his OF page. In case you want to know, Chihuahua, it's Iron Squirt on OF. It's Iron Squirt. You may not recognize it because it's just his leg lifted up.
People like my feet a lot. Okay.
Well, there you go. At least you have a backup if something doesn't work out with your job.
It's hard.
or if you're
hard.
streaming.
It's hard sometimes being a piece of meat. You know?
It's hard.
when people just look at you like a piece of meat, you know, it kind of hurts sometimes.
A piece of foot meat.
Yeah, a piece of foot meat. All they want you for is your feet.
But hey, you're fucking rich.
I cry sometimes. I cry. Sometimes I look at my own feet and I just cry.
What would you rather have? Poor problems or rich problems?
I'd rather just mukbang my life away now. We're just gonna
foot meat.
I'm telling you, dude, I wanted to start mukbanging, man. You know?
Well, what would you rather? Okay, let me ask you this way: would you rather have an honest way of living, but you don't have a lot of money, you still struggle, or you do Feet Finder and you're rich as fuck?
I'm on Feet Finder all day long, every day.
Already, hold on, wait.
24/7, like 24/7. I will sleep. I will put a camera in my bedroom. And
what's this timestamp right now? 2
with the
minutes,
camera on my feet.
2 hours 45. 2 hours 45. I gotta put that down.
He said, "I'm taking that fucking Feet Finder
the
paycheck
clip is gonna be
all
right here.
fucking day long."
It's gonna be. I'm already there. That's what it's gonna say.
I was going to say I'm already there. Like I'm already doing it. Right? I made that choice 5 years ago.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
Hell yeah. But
that's good.
Anyway.
Just don't have the gaming room though. The arcade room.
I'll be playing video games with my feet. Fuck it, dude. I'll be like, what y'all want to see? What do you want to see? Retro with these toes today or what?
I'll tell you. I need to go back. Like, that Flames, you didn't see it. There was a couple of streams I took my wheel cam, like my other stream. You see this. Like
put it on your pedals.
I had it on my feet, and I was wearing. I put on like my kids got me like some Homer Simpson socks, so I had socks on, everybody's like, take the socks off. Like literally, like, what do we gotta do to take us off? I'm like, send uni, like this or that. And like, so I actually said, I was like, I'm gonna save the sockless stream. It's gonna have to be something important. So then it was like a big race day. It was a big F1 race day. And I got on and I didn't have socks on, and that camera's right there. The feet are on the screen, just slapping pedals. You know how many people, random people. It's one thing for friends to come in and say something. The random people come to the stream. We're like, bro, giving away the feet for free is crazy. like I must have saw that at least 20 times in chat.
That's
like,
fucking great.
Feet for free is wild, bro. Look.
W feet stream.
Yeah, it was fun.
That's fucking
I'll have to do it again.
Memories like that is like what it's all about.
I'm doing good, Dino Tamer Wifey. Sorry I said hi in there. Hi.
That's fucking awesome.
Dino Tamer Wifey? No.
Yeah,
happy anniversary to Dino and Dino Wifey. Yesterday was their wedding anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Oh, happy anniversary.
Oh, yeah. How many years?
They're babies.
Yeah. You should have. Remember those? You remember those socks? 7 years. Congratulations.
Yeah, 7 years
nice.
is huge. Yeah, that's
what
awesome.
if you could get convertible socks, dude? Where they were look like they were on there, and then for each gift, one toe came up as a sock, and you just keep taking one little piggy out as you get a gift, and then another piggy.
Yes.
And then before you know it, just your feet are just out.
Man, people do. Yeah, I guarantee you, if like I had a challenge where I'd paint my toenails for something, yeah, people would do it. A perfect example is Zach. He added a channel point redemption for 30,000 Twitch points. He'll dye his beard your color choice, right?
Yeah.
Fuck. I mean, I as soon as I had 30,000, I hit it. I don't know if Twitch glitched or whatever, but I redeemed it. And I was like, I want Iron Man colors. I want your beard to be red and like gold, like an Iron Man, like just fucking mask back here, you know? And he did it. It was great yesterday. But then during that stream, I looked at my channel points and I was like, bro, I got 35,000 points right now. I can do this shit again tomorrow. Like,
every day you got his beard.
Every day I'm like, cash it in.
Hell yeah.
He might have to raise up. He might have to raise that up.
That's fair enough. You know?
Yo, Mama, what's up, dog?
It's Man Bath the Great.
Yeah, it's midnight. I will have to cut it. I will have to cut it. Though.
Yeah.
Hey, Mama, look, it's raking.
Oh, shut up, dude. I don't even know what we're talking about anymore.
Feet.
That's just iron
feet
squirt.
And phones. Feet and
iron
phones.
Squirt, dude. It's fucking here.
Feet, phones, and Nair.
On here. Feet, phones, and Nair. Yeah, and in that order, actually. No, it was phones, feet. No, phone. Was it phones first?
Phones, Nair, then feet.
One of those, but
it's an investment proposition, honestly.
Yeah.
Anybody can make money if you have a phone,
and
feet, and Nair.
We're all gonna go in partners on this.
And then convertible socks. Convertible socks are a must.
Yeah.
Like, and if you could just so one little toe comes out each one.
And if you can throw some squirts in there, guaranteed fame.
It's good. It's gonna be called. I'm gonna change my name to Squirrel Flames, and it's gonna be the Squirrel Squad, and we're all just
Flame Squirt, Master Squirt, and Iron Squirt.
The Master Squirt. That's fucking wild, dude.
The Squirt Squad. The Squirt Squad. And we all do a feet finder.
What the fuck, dude? Master Squirt. It couldn't be Squirrel Squirt. It had to be Master Squirt.
Master Squirt. Flame Squirt's pretty interesting.
Oh my god, dude. Who's gonna squirt first? That's what the
squirt
challenge is. Okay.
Squirting flames?
All right. He's just that's there's pills for that.
I think it's called the clap.
Yeah.
Get the business cards going. Let's ship this shit.
Yeah, it is midnight. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, always a blast.
Yeah, we'll be back next week with Art. Irons podcast. Who do you have? You have
this Thursday's our makeup because Lucid had PC issues, which he never has. And then so we're gonna have it'll be a quick Thursday Iron Squirrel podcast. But then next Thursday, I do want to self-promote that a little bit. We've got on Gary.
Yes.
Anybody that knows Gary from TikTok, Mustache, that is gonna be a banger episode. He is I can't wait to see him and Lucid go down some rabbit holes there. That should be fun. And I'm totally gonna fuel the flame. I'm gonna squirt.
You gotta squirt that.
We need to get all four of us.
Stuff all over the flame there.
Yeah.
We need to get all four of us on here.
The podcast link is in the bio as well down there. So if you guys don't follow there, which I know most of y'all do, but some of y'all that are listening or listen after or before or during, all that good shit. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun, man.
Yep.
It's been a lot of fun. Still always have stuff to talk about other than that.
But yeah, when you get all four of us, I know we said last podcast, but yeah, get all four of us on this shit.
It's hard enough to get fucking you on time, much less fucking Lucid. So,
I was fucking here, bitch.
It'd just be us waiting, It'd be me and Iron doing the same thing, waiting on you and Lucid.
I wasn't late. You know what?
Anyway, all right. We'll see you guys later. Have a good one, Iron. It's been great having you again.
I'm not bombshell. We're out of here, guys.
I love you guys. See you guys later.
You have a good night, good morning, wherever you are. Peace out.
And that's a wrap on another episode of the Keeping Gaming Weird podcast. A massive thank you to all of you for plugging in and spending your time with us. We had a blast. We hope you did too. If you enjoyed the ride, do us a huge favor. Hit that like button, smash subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you never miss out when a new episode drops. It's the best way to support the show and keep the weirdness coming.